Boop. Okay, is this working? Testing, testing. Boop. Okay, is this working? It is working. All right. Okay. Let me switch windows. All right, here we go. Hello, everyone. This chat. What am I saying? This stream is kind of out of the blue right now. But I just figured I'd do a little bit of a stream here because my friends were streaming earlier, and it is possible I may wake up with a sore throat tomorrow. So I wanted to get a stream out of the way now, so I don't have to wait like another week to do another one. So I apologize if I sound a little bit weird right now. Oh, we got 4 people already. Damn. So yeah, this stream is basically just kind of a little commentary catch-up thing. I am in VR chat right now, mainly just because I want to use some avatars. But I may switch gears and draw stuff later if that happens. I don't know yet. So yeah. But yeah, we're gonna just talk about basically the channel and just anything else that's been happening recently. So let me look around. I see Roaches in the chat. Hello. Doodle Times. Hello. I'm gonna have to move VR chat because I can't really see the chat if I do this. There we go. You got a mod Zane stream. That's fair. Yeah, go ahead and do that. I know he's streaming Red Dead right now. I will. See you. Okay. So I guess we should start with, like, Moxieverse, because that's the main thing that's been going on recently. First of all, huge support blow up. Like, it's unbelievable. Actually, I can check how many views Moxieverse is at now, because it keeps going up. I think it's slowed down a little bit, but let me look. It's at, how many views is that? That's an ad. It is at 13,428 views as of checking it now. That's how many views it has, which is crazy. And it keeps going up every day. I've been checking it a few times. But seriously, thank you guys so much for the support. I already made a video about this, but actually thank you guys so much. This is amazing. It's great. It's amazing. Oh, hello. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people are liking Moxieverse, and I'm very happy about that. A few people have actually done reaction videos to it. I haven't watched all of them fully, but a few people have done that. And honestly, like, that's my favorite thing about making stuff, is when people, like, get a reaction out of it. I want people to make, like, you know, analyzing videos, reactions, fan art, whatever you guys want. Just make stuff, because I like seeing things that people make. Get that Moxieverse love. Yeah, that's the big channel project right now. Yeah, no, I get really excited when I see stuff like, you know, fan art and analyzing, because, like, it's a nice feeling to know that you made something that is getting some kind of, like, reaction out of people. And mostly, you know, a positive one, obviously, but, like, it's really nice to just, it's nice to see people enjoying your stuff. It feels really good. Especially since I haven't done a really big project like this in a very long time. And also considering my team is really big as well. I don't know how many people follow me from, like, back in my Wander Over Yonder days, because that was, if you follow me from that, then you're qualified for a veterans discount, because that was a really long time ago. But back then I was making a project. I bring this one up constantly, but it's relevant, I promise. Excuse me. But, you know, back in 2019, I think, I made a, I'm gonna call it a pilot for now, but it was the it was a pilot to a fan series for Wander Over Yonder that I was making with one of my close friends. At the time it was called the Woi Fan Project, because I couldn't think of a name for it yet. And the only, like, major collaborative effort that, oh, VR chat's lagging a little bit. Let's see, Robin's dress is wigging out. Okay. But the only, like, collaborative effort that one had was, like, voice acting mostly and a few little backgrounds. But other than that, I animated that whole thing by myself. Like, I did all of that by myself. And it was the same, you know, animatic style that Moxieverse has, but I didn't really storyboard it because I knew the vision that I wanted in my head, and I was like, yeah, I don't need to storyboard for this. It's an animatic. So I animated that whole thing by myself. You can watch it. It is on my channel still. It's very rough, you know. I'm still proud of it to some degree. It's a... Did the music stop? Oh, no, there it goes. Okay. You know, it's still like a very old project, but I'm proud of it nonetheless. Like, it does have a lot of flaws. But I call it like kind of just my start. You know, it was the thing that I was, you know, really passionate about back then. Then of course the project kind of fell out a little bit. Like, I lost contact with a lot of the staff, and, you know, I wasn't managing it through Discord either. So, like, you know, production was not fun, like, or not fun, but it was like, I'm trying to figure out the best way to word this. Production for it was like just not really, what is it? I'm trying to think. Let's just say that I was doing everything on Amino at the time, and I did not have Discord, so things were very scattered and just unorganized. That's the word, unorganized. So that project didn't really get off the ground that well, and also considering it was linked to something that was originally going to happen, but didn't end up becoming a big project because there was just so much with that one. So I had to can that entirely. And then for about like 2 more years, I just wasn't doing anything major. I was just kind of like posting random videos and kind of just focusing on art mostly. I wasn't really doing anything big. And then, as well, everybody knows this, but then back of 2023, yeah, we did the little Moxieverse joke with in VR chat, and that's how I met the voice of Dress Moxie as well, Jack. And we you know, then that turned into this. So now we're here, and I have a big project for my channel. Zane left call due to red lag. Oh no. Is he... I'm gonna see if he's still in my VR chat. Or not my VR chat, what am I saying? If he's still in... Oh no, he did! He left Discord. Okay. Well, I guess I'm alone now. That's fine. I still have chat. I just need to make sure that, my stream quality is kind of weird right now. It's very low quality, but it's whatever. They do be messaging my duties today. Yeah. It's cool that you mod his streams, though. That's great. I don't know how to make people... Oh, wait, I do have mods for my... What am I saying? I think Riffin mods my... my stuff, but he's not online right now, so I don't know. I don't have a mod. It's just me. So don't say anything weird, chat. But yeah, I kind of forgot what I was talking about. Okay. Yeah. So I do want to mention, by the way, so Moxieverse is not going to be the only project that will be on the channel. There will be other projects as well. One of the main projects that... So I did make a video about this. For anyone who's seen it yet, there is an announcement video on the channel. And it basically talked about how everything is going to be structured. So we have Moxieverse, which you all know. We have... what was the other one? Oh yeah, we have Monkey King Abridged, which is still in the script writing stage, as Dragon King mentioned in the video. So that one's going to take a little bit. We have... What was another one? Oh yeah, Hell of a Boss After Dark, which is a comic series, but I do want to post dubs when I'm fully finished with all the chapters. Speaking of which, I think Toby Fox just announced that Chapter 3 and 4 of Deltarune are very close to being finished, so before I get back to that project, I think I'm gonna stream those chapters and just me playing through them, because I want to be able to get like a whole feel for it. So that'll probably come out sooner, but we'll see what my schedule says. And then there is another project I really want to talk about. It doesn't have a full like description yet, but it was one that we mentioned in the update video. It's called Creators. And it's to summarize it very briefly without giving too much away, because I will be making more announcement stuff with it. but it's essentially a mixture of like both fandom stuff and an original story. It's going to be an audio drama. It took me a while to decide on the format I wanted for it, but that one will be an audio drama, and we will be putting out a casting call club for it very soon because we don't have a full cast yet. But once we do, we'll start production on that project. But for now, it's more or less just like introducing the characters very slowly and also just the story itself. That one I'm the most excited about, to be honest, because I've had this project, you know, sitting on a shelf for a very long time. It was mostly just a personal thing for a while. Like, it was something I shared with a few close people. But then I guess one day I was like, you know what? I actually want to put that out there and, you know, do something with it. So I did. And I really hope that people like it, because I like how it's going in my head and I like what I'm making with it. So I'm excited for that too. All right, let me catch up with the chat because there's a lot. Let's see. Moxieverse Love. I'm thinking of trying Christmas Moxie. Holiday Moxie, you mean? Yeah. A lot of people have been calling him Christmas Moxie. But yeah, his name is Holiday Moxie. But yeah, totally, you can draw him. I think I've been following since 2022, 2023. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, that's like my early Hell of a Boss stuff, I think. Because I fully got into Hell of a Boss around 2021. It was after Truth Seekers came out. That's when I fully got into Hell of a Boss. Before then, I was just kind of a casual watcher, but I still liked the show. You deserve to be famous. Oh, thank you. I don't really consider myself famous. You know, I have a pretty decent following. I used to have like a smaller group of followers back then. But what else we got here? What if everyone in VR chat just mad at YouTube? They send on their own. I mean, I'm alone right now. There's no one else in this world. I wanted to pick somewhere that wasn't like, that didn't have like copyrighted music playing, because some VR chat worlds do have that. For those who don't know, this is the Black Cat. It's a common VR chat world. I just decided to pick it for this. I don't know. I can't yell at Zane anymore for tax evasion. Oh no. I hope you guys enjoyed the little show we put on in Zane's stream with the what was it called? Audience Anarchy. Yeah, we've been playing that a few times recently. It's fun. So yeah, that's fun. What else we got here? I don't know. There's not much for me to say. But I guess I could start asking if y'all have questions. I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming for. This was kind of, like I said, it was a last minute thing. Oh, there's something. Could I potentially have the Moxieverse canon to the harp into the Helva? I don't know what that is. Is that your thing? Did you make that? Because I don't know what that is, so I can't really comment on it. Is there going to be a female Moxie? So here's something I want to say, because this is a very common theme that a lot of questions are. This was something that happened in the first Q&A stream we did a while ago. A lot of people keep asking, like, is there going to be a Moxie of this thing or this thing? So I'm going to just say this now. There's going to be an episode that, you know, is going to showcase, like, a shit ton of Moxies. And there's going to be the chance for other people to, you know, have their Moxie AUs included in that episode. Not really as, like, speaking stuff, just little cameos in the background. When that happens, you know, we'll let people know about it. But yeah, the main Moxies that we'll focus on, though, in the series are Holiday, OG Moxie, Dress Moxie, who you guys haven't met yet, but he's gonna show up soon. Evil Moxie, obviously, and the Exterminator that you saw. Any other Moxies that show up are mostly side characters, and that question was already outdated. What is Apple Moxie? Roach, I'm curious, what is your obsession with apples? Because you seem to mention that a lot. It's a trilogy I'm making for the Helva Has-Been crossover since Fibsy Pop and Amazon can't do it. Oh, you're making a Helva Has-Been crossover. Oh. Okay, well, I can't really say if Moxieverse is canon or not, because, like, you know, I don't know much about your project, but I hope you have fun with it. But I will say this, though. It was kind of related to what Stolas said in the beginning of the episode, where, you know, the multiverse is infinite, and any story can exist anywhere. Even if something, like, isn't shown in Moxieverse, there's the possibility that another kind of story is happening behind the scenes. Like, I'm trying to figure out the best way to describe it. The only two other multiverse things that I've, like, immersed myself with are Spider-Verse and Underverse. Mostly Underverse, though, because that was the first thing I got into when I was younger. But it was like, it's the only thing keeping me attached to my ex-wife. I miss her so much every day. Oh. The apples? Okay. Her favorite food was an apple. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know if you're doing a bit or not, but heck, she grew up in Appleton. My god. I'm sorry about that, Roach. I don't know if you're doing a bit or not, but if you are, then I don't know what to say. Oh shit, I forgot what I was saying again. Sorry, I tend to ramble a lot and then I forget what I'm doing. Oh yeah. Cause like in Underverse, without giving too much away story-wise, even though that's been out for a while, they reference Ink Sands in that series. Well, he's a main character, but he, you know, they have the whole, anyone who's been in the Undertale fandom knows about the Doodle Sphere stuff and Ink Sands as a character. And basically the Doodle Sphere was like, you know, this little plane where all of the different AUs were presented. Sometimes they were presented as like pieces of paper or like islands or whatever else that it was. And they showcased that in Underverse, and it was really nice. And, you know, the way they made Ink as a character in that show is really cool. Oh, there's more. It's also a multiversal series where my OC Harp is traveling through the different Helva Has-Been universe, which features multiple OCs from friends of mine and some huge husband creators. Okay. Is your OC like a Hellborn, or are they like, are they something else? Like, are they a sinner or Hellborn? Because like, if it's related to that, I'm not sure. Or are they human? Because that seems to be a common theme around a lot of recent fan projects, that there's like a human character going around and doing stuff. Not that that's a bad thing, just something I've noticed. 2 questions. Okay, what is your artistic inspiration? There's a lot of it. You know, I'm trying to think, because I get my inspiration from a lot of different things. I guess one of them would be, he's a sinner. Oh, cool. Okay. So I get my inspiration from most of the different medias that I consume, mostly. So examples of that would be like, you know, Hell of a Boss, Undertale, Wander Over Yonder, Gravity Falls was one, that was a really big one for me when I was a kid. Steven Universe, My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, not any of the older or newer ones. Fuck, what else? I guess Honkai Star Rail is a recent one, because my friend Zane introduced me to that a few months ago, and I've kind of been hooked since. For those who don't know, this is a character from that. Just basically inspiration from fandoms and other things, and also just outside of that, like, I don't really know. Sometimes I just sit and think about things, and, you know, I guess it comes from also my own experiences, because there's a lot of stuff that I want to deal with, or things that I deal with in my life, and also just like things that I think about a lot. Sometimes I get too philosophical when I'm like, you know, alone with my thoughts for too long, and I kind of just like think for a little bit. And it's, you know, it's not anything bad, but it's just more of just a wonder. And sometimes I just kind of get into that and be like, okay, well, what would happen if I do this? So yeah, that I guess I would say that for my artistic inspiration, and I guess also just friends and other people, and my partner too. Um, what is a name to give to the most average person ever? Oh fuck, I don't know. There's a lot of basic ass names. um, oh, you gonna go mod Zane? Okay, Roach, I'll see you later. Tell him I said hi if he ever wants to join my stream. I am more than happy to have company. I'm just talking to the chat right now by myself. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, basic names. I gotta think for a minute because I've heard some really basic names over the years, but like, John. That's a pretty average name, or Tad, or Becky. Like, Becky's a really basic name. Again, no hate to anybody that has these names. It's just that, like, they're very common names sometimes. None of these are my name either. You're never gonna know my name. What else? Yeah, I don't know. Just random ass names, I guess. Question Apple. Okay. When will the next episode come out? If you mean for Moxieverse, here's the thing with that. So, without going into detail, we're currently on a little bit of a hiatus with the second episode. Main reason being I have not finished the script for it yet. I'm halfway done, though. I started it a while ago, and I'm kind of just in a small writer's block, but, you know, I'm getting there. Once I fix once I fix that one section that I'm working on, then I'll be able to write the rest of it. And then after that episode's finished, we're going to try to record, or we're going to start recording. There's a few other complications that we're dealing with right now. But we're going to get that episode out as soon as it is ready. We're not really going to release a date or give an estimate for the date. Because this episode is going to take much longer than the last one did. I understand that the first one took a long time to come out, but this time we're just like, hey, we're going to take our time with this. Now we know how this works, and now we know what to do. So without stressing my team out and without stressing myself out, we're just going to be very careful and like just take our time with this, make sure everything looks good, and then we'll release it when it's ready. So... But we'll try to like do little things on the sides to entertain everybody while they wait. It'll also feature most recognized OCs such as Silas, Velma, Cat Blitzio, My Friend Eclipse, and Zach Treble. Zach Treble. Is that the Human and Hellhound guy? I recognize Silas as a name. I know who that is. I don't know them personally, but I know who that is. Did you get like permission to use their OCs? Because if you're just using their characters, you should probably ask them first. Because, like, whenever people, like, add other people's OCs into stuff, this is how I picture it, or at least my thing on it. If you want to put other people's OCs in your project, as a cameo is fine. Like, you can just add them in there as a little fun little surprise. But if you're, like, having them as, like, actual speaking characters, you may want to ask permission before you do that. Just because you don't know how other people feel about their characters being used. That's just my take on it anyway. Like, if I wanted to use... Like, say if I wanted to do a collab with the Human and Hellhound guy, and I wanted to use his character, I would ask him first and be like, hey, do you want your character in this? And then if he said no, I wouldn't do it. But if he said yes, I'd be like, okay, cool. So, that's another thing about this fandom that I really like, is the fact that it's brought me closer together with a lot of people. And I've also been able to make lots of connections that I wasn't able to before. Yeah, of course I did. I always ask before I do and give credit. Okay, that's good. That's good. I was just making sure. But it's good that you're doing that. Was there anything else that I saw? I don't know. But yeah. Oh yeah, speaking of connections, I'm going to make a little announcement too. So I may or may not be going to Level Up Expo again this year. I did go last year, which is technically last year since, you know, it's 2025 now. And we I actually got featured in Vivzy Pop's vlog for the for the for her Level Up Expo stuff, because we took a picture. This time I brought my Evil Moxie plush that one of my VAs gifted to me. And we, you know, took a picture with her with it, and we also did a few other stuff as well. And that was fun. It was really cool that I got, you know, featured in the video, because there were guys with cameras everywhere. And you never know what they're going to put in there in the final product. I know they were taking videos for her. I didn't know we were going to be in it. And of course, I was also there with two of my storyboarders. And we, you know, we had like a big Moxieverse sign, and we were walking around a bit. I was handing out stickers and stuff, which I'm going to do that again this year. Except now we have more stuff to hand out. So I'm going to hand out some custom stickers, not just the Blitzball ones. If you were there and you saw me, you know what those are. But I'm going to hand out more of those, because not everybody got one last time. But we're also I'm going to make some little stickers that are kind of more of like just Blue Diamond Fanworks stickers. So like they're going to be based on Vegas, or like the overall experience of the convention and stuff. And, you know, they're just going to have little bits in there, and, you know, you'll see them when I'll post about them eventually on the Instagram and everywhere else. But yeah, so if you guys run into me, in Level Up Expo, I'll give you a free sticker and, some other stuff, depending on what I decide to bring or what I can bring through the airport. 'Cause I don't know, 'cause I don't want to go overboard with, like, one important thing I've learned about conventions: make sure that you can carry what you brought for like 3 hours, because you're going to be doing a lot of walking, and you're also going to want to stay hydrated too. Speaking of which, I need to do that right now. Oh, something just fell. Excuse me. I have like a Moxie standing on my desk, and he keeps falling over. But yeah, you're going to want to stay hydrated, and you're going to want to be prepared for like anything that happens, because, you know, cons are big, and if you don't have snacks and you don't have other stuff, then you're not going to be ready for anything. But and also make sure you have a lot of money too, or at least enough money to do the things that you want to do, because stuff is expensive over there. I'm not going to go into detail about that, but like, you know, if you're a Hell of a Boss fan like me, and there's a lot of things that you want to buy, like Shark Robot merch, because that Shark Robot booth is amazing. You know, there's no shipping costs. They just give it to you. So, and the shipping costs are like the main thing that's a problem. Like, not a problem, but like, that's why Shark Robot things usually cost a lot, because the shipping is very expensive sometimes. Or adding onto it is kind of expensive. I don't really know what I'm saying, but, you know, it's just cheaper when you get it from the convention. That's all I'm saying. So, like, yeah, you want to, like, stock up on... Because sometimes they have, like, old designs, too, and those are fun. And, you know, I got a Striker shirt last year, and I'm happy about that. And then also, of course, you know, meeting the VAs, they have some pretty, like, big prices for their stuff. I'm hoping to meet Vivzy Pop again, because I've met her twice in a row so far. And I do want to meet Richard again, because he thought that Moxieverse was coming out on late summer, which it was at first, and then we had to change it again to Christmas, because we just needed to get it out. So we'll give him like a little QR code with the episode on it and be like, hey, this is a thing now. I do hope that like someone on the cast watches it. I don't think they will, but it would be nice to know if they did. Okay, sorry, there's another. Hey, Roach. I'm willing to release it on November 25th because it'll be my way of celebrating Hell of a Boss's 6th anniversary. 6 year, oh my lord. I didn't realize how old Hell of a Boss was yet, sorry. I'm going to sleepy, so I wanted to good night. Oh, okay, good night, Roach. I hope you sleep well. Because it'll be my way of celebrating, or at least I think so. It's a big gift. Did Hell of a Boss come out on that? Oh, the pilot did. I know a lot of people celebrate the anniversary on Halloween because that's when the first episode came out. But yeah, nice. I actually plan to do a big collab when, not anytime soon, but when Hell of a Boss is like done, like when they're done making episodes, I want to make like a big collab with everybody because my love for this show is very big, and I want to express it in a nice way. So that'll be something I do in the near future, but I don't want to think about Hell of a Boss ending right now because it'll make me sad. Zane says hi. Yay! I kind of want to get Zane in here because I want to have someone like talking with me, but I'm fine either way. You know, I don't even know how long the stream's been going on for, but I can check real quick. Let's see. We've got like how many hours? We have 30 minutes in. We're not even in the first hour. I also didn't show you guys my little stream setup too. I fixed it. Did my persona leave the... Oh. That's weird. No wonder my PNG tuber isn't saying anything. Huh. Well, I'm gonna get rid of it because you guys can see Robin talking, so I don't need to do that right now. That's weird. It's not connected to my webcam, is it? Hold on. I can't hear myself, so I don't know which mic it's... Oh no, it's my microphone. Huh. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know what's going on with that, but we don't need Discord right now because, you know, again, you guys can see Robin talking. I don't know how long I'm going to stay on VR chat, but probably for the rest of the stream. But yeah, let me just fix that so I can see the chat again. There we go. But yeah, I keep forgetting what I was talking about. You know, so like, yeah, I want to, okay, yes, the collab. That's right. Yeah, no, I want to be able to do a big collab thingy. That'll be fun. Has anybody got any other questions? Cause I'm willing to answer them. You know, there's more to talk about now, so I feel like I keep doing streams prematurely, or at least the Q&A ones, because usually I do it when there's not much to say, even though in my mind I'm like, yo, there's so much that people want to ask me. No, there isn't, unless I upload something. You know, and in this case, that's Moxieverse. So, but yeah, if you guys have any questions about that, let me know. I'm really excited for episode 2 because we finally get to introduce Chaz. And I'm not going to say how he gets introduced yet, obviously, but he's been proven to be one of my favorite characters that I've been writing in Moxieverse. I won't say why yet, but I'm very excited for you guys to see Chaz in Moxieverse. So that'll be fun. I'm probably going to take another drink. And there goes my coaster. Okay. I may actually... You know what? I don't think I'll get copyrighted for this, but I may stream the episode in a little bit. I can't do it on VR chat because for some reason... I don't know why, but the worlds in VR chat, every time I try to like put the link for the episode in one of the TV thingies, I can't see it. But apparently my friends can see it when they do it, but I can't see it, and I don't know why. But I think that's an issue with my computer that I need to figure out. That being said, oh yeah, I got a new computer, because the one I was currently using to stream, I couldn't do VR chat for like months, and that was driving me crazy because I like using VR chat. But now I can stream like really big games that have been basically sitting in my Steam library for a long time. So I can stream Honkai properly, because before I was doing it on my iPad, but now I can stream it on here. I can stream Resident Evil Village finally. That's the one I really want to play. I can stream Red Dead, as Zane's probably doing right now. I just got that one. What else can I stream? I'm trying to think. I can stream Portal 2 better now, I think. Last time it used to just lag constantly. And it was either that or like play it through my Switch. And I couldn't really play it right. But I'm glad I can do it now. Do we only have like one more person? Oh, damn. That's okay. I'm just talking to myself at this point. But, yeah. So, we could probably put something on, actually. Let me think for a minute, because, like... No. Let me look on... here, see if anybody's... That's alright. Sorry, I'm just responding to something. Oh, we got another viewer. Let me make sure that, yeah, it's only showing Discord. Cool. Or not Discord, it's only showing VR chat. I want to make sure my Discord messages aren't being broadcasted. Because that would be bad. Okay. Alright. Let me see. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't know why my stream quality looks like that. I think it's because I'm running OBS as an administrator right now, and I may be doing it because of that. I'm not sure. Something like that. Oh! I know what I can show you guys. Hold on one second. Let me turn the slideshow on so you guys can't see my friends list. Oh, hold on. I just got a interesting comment. Let me check that real quick. Hey, weird question. Were you in the Wander Over Yonder amino a while ago? I know that's super random. That's a really good question, Elliot. I was. If you're talking about the Savoy amino, that was the main one that I was on. Were you on there? Because I might know you. I sometimes run into people from that amino that I used to know. I'm still friends with some people too, which is nice. But yeah, were you on that one? There was another one that we also ran that was kind of like a transition from the old one. It's kind of a long story, and I'd rather not get into it, but there were two. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, you were? Okay. Well, it's nice to see you again. If we ever interacted with each other, I don't know if we did. But you can tell me. Can you tell me like what your name was on there? Because maybe it'll jog my memory. I'm just saying now. I met a lot of people on there, and I may not remember all of them, but I remember people based on their OCs and their fan art. That's what I usually remember people by. Unless of course I was like super close with them. But while you do that, I'm going to show chat something real quick. So we're going to take a minute. We're going to take a break from the Robin avatar real quick because I want to show you guys something. Hold on. Dawdle. Blue Star Nomad. That sounds familiar to me. I should know what that is. Hold on. Let me show chat what I'm getting here, and then I'll look. Okay. I'm gonna show this very fast because I kind of want to go back to Robin. Here he is. We got Holiday Moxie. This avatar. I don't know if I could do the voice right now. This avatar was given to me by Mox Bento. They did a really good job on it. It's actually kind of a revamp of an old version they did. But his bells moved too. And I've been using this avatar a little bit. People in VR chat don't know who this is. But I don't expect them to. But it was really funny because like a group of people like came up to me in a Hell of a Boss world. And they were like, "You're an imposter, Moxie. Who are you?" Like they looked at me and they were like, "Why do you look like that?" And I just stood there just staring at them because I didn't know what to say. But yeah, we got Holiday Moxie. Okay, Dawdle. She was my OC. She was a Blue Star Nomad. Dawdle. I'm trying to remember. That sounds really familiar. There were a lot of like all I remember is that there were a lot of I know the Hell of a Boss people aren't gonna understand this at all. But there were a lot of like Star Nomad and Subornak OCs back then. That's all I remember, but like I can check real fast. I still have Amino on. I just don't really use it that much. Hang on. Let me put the stream back on so I can change back into Robin real quick. Because I want to check that. That's interesting. I want to see what that is. Let me look. Alright, time to look at Amino chat. Something I didn't think I'd do on stream, but we're gonna do it. Alright, let's see. Elliot, was it the Savoy Amino or was it the new one? I'm gonna check the Savoy Amino first, but I don't know how many people are still there because we had like an incident a few years ago. Dawdle. Oh, I see something here. Oh, okay. I think I found you. Oh my god, the addict video. I remember that. Yeah, I don't think we ever interacted with each other. But it says, it shows that I liked your stuff, so I must have met you, I think. Like, it looks familiar. Like, the OC looks familiar. I'm starting to remember stuff. Oh! I remember that character, yeah. Hang on. I just saw something else, and I was like, oh my god, I remember that. Yeah, I used to interact with your stuff. I'm glad that Amino doesn't take away likes. That's good. Did I ever, like, comment on anything? No, I didn't, but... Yeah. Yeah, no, this stuff looks familiar. I think I found you. It currently says Ember as your name. So, let me see. Let me look at your bio. I don't remember, like, anything I posted on there. That's totally fine. Not a lot of people don't. I sometimes go on my account and, like, just look at the stuff I posted back then. But yeah, I think I remember you. But yeah, no, it's nice to see you again. So considering the fact that you're still there, that probably means you know about, like, the incident that I'm talking about where everybody got locked out for, like, a year. Not even a year, it was like a couple months. So I'm assuming you know about that. I don't want to, like, talk about it too much, because there's a lot of people involved that I'm not on good terms with anymore, and, you know, I'm just kind of vibing, doing my own thing at this point. But I still like that show, though. You know, I still sometimes do stuff with it. I have no idea. I haven't used that amino. Oh, no, you're fine. So maybe you joined later? I'm not sure. But you posted something about the Addict music video, which I remember came out a long time ago, so you must have been there back in the day. But yeah, no, it's nice to see you. That was nice. Yeah, for those who don't know, yeah, I did have a lot going on in the Wonder Beyond Amino back then. My channel was, though, still relatively really small, because I used to have another channel that I was making stuff on, but then I deleted it because I thought it was, like, not good. So I thought my content was stupid. Because I used to do, like, My Little Pony toy videos for a while. And one of these days I'll show chat that, but for now they're gonna stay in the abyss. But yeah, no, I used to do some stuff, and you know, that's what led up to the Way Fan Project, and I did make a lot of friends back then. Some of which, as I said before, I'm still friends with, but there's others that I did move on from, and that's okay. I do wish I got season 3. They should have gotten, yeah, I think I saw, like, a video that they were, like, interviewing Craig McCracken, and he mentioned that that Wander and Hater were going to be roommates, and that would have been so nice to see. I wanted to see the ship. I wanted to see what they were going to do with that, because they had, like, this whole thing planned out. You know, Disney's just, like, they're really shitty. You know, they keep doing this. I'm subscribed to this YouTube, and I get notifications all the time, and I kept trying to remember how I found you. I was so confused, and I was like, what kidding me? Aw, that's nice. So yeah, you must have followed me, like, a long time ago, if you remember Woy stuff. I didn't go by Fangirl C on Amino, though. I used to go by Fangirl Animates, and I did go by that for a while, until up about, like, I want to say last year is when I changed my name, I think, because I don't know, I didn't like Fangirl Animates anymore, because I don't even really animate that much, to be honest. I mostly do voice acting, actually, and also just managing projects, so, like, I just wanted to use my nickname name, or I'll just call it my name for now, so, like, just Fangirl and C put together, and that's just been my brand for a while. Also, like, what was it? Blue Diamond Fanworks, yeah. That's a newer one, too. That's for my projects, though. That's just a thing I use for projects. But yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, Wander Over Yonder was like, when I was around at least, or when I was around, what am I saying? I don't want to make it sound like I'm, like back in the day. No, I was still like really young back then, but, when I was part of it, the Save Boy Amino was really big. Like, I remember seeing all this stuff. Like, people were obsessed with, well, I feel like the time I joined, it was around, like, I want to say it was when the Save Boy campaign was, like, kind of on a weird, like, tightrope-ish sort of stalemate, because it was really big. Oh, hi, Wolf. I'm just talking about Wander Over Yonder right now. The fandom was, like, the Save Boy campaign was really big the second the show was canceled, and that was back in, like, 2016. And I didn't really have any, like, social media back then, so I didn't know it was a thing. And I don't even think I, like, really watched the finale when I was a kid. I don't think I remember doing that. Because, like, I don't think I was really into the show that much back then. I was really into Atomic Puppet. For anyone who knows what that is, I was obsessed with that show. I still love that show to this day. Even though it's, like, kind of silly, I still think it's nice. But yeah, the Save Boy campaign, I know that, like, I've seen a lot of images online where, people were trying to find ways to get it back, and that went on for a while. There was that whole thing where they were, like, sending letters to Disney executives and doing all these things, like, just to show their support. And it was really nice because, like, seeing communities come together like that, it's amazing. There was also, like, a change.org campaign. Like, I remember all of this is coming back to me. Oh, hello. Thank you. I only watched Way in 2018 or 2019. Yeah, that's the thing. So, like, I remember going to, like, I think it was a cousin's or a friend's house. I can't remember. But it was when, like, the first episode of Woy got premiered on Disney it wasn't even Disney XD. It was a Disney Channel. It was like I think it was the picnic episode they premiered. And I remember watching that with what I can only assume at the time were, I think, family members or friends. I don't know. But we all, like, huddled around this couch and watched it. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. But I didn't really follow the show that well. Like, I just watched it on the side sometimes, and then I forgot about it. And then it was around, like, 2017, I think, is when I started getting into it again. I don't know what prompted it. It's kind of hard because I can't remember, but I guess it was something with, like, one of my close friends. I think they got me into it again. I honestly can't remember. I'm sorry. It kind of slipped my mind a little bit. But I do remember, like, shit. I'm trying to. Okay. Well, regardless of how I remembered it, I got back into Wander Beyonder in, like, late 2017, I think. Because this was around the time I was obsessed with, like, oh, yeah, okay. So this was, like, around the time that Gravity Falls was ending, and I was really sad about that. I think it was after Gravity Falls ended, too, and I didn't know what to do after that show. And Steven Universe was still going on, so I still had that, but, like, I needed another show to, watch on the side, and then I found Wander Over Yonder, and that's when I learned about Amino, and, then I got introduced to the Save Boy Amino, and that's how I met a lot of my, closer friends. Well, not close. Well, yeah, some of them are close friends, but that's how I met a lot of my friends back then. I just kind of immersed myself in that, and everyone was talking about the Save Boy campaign, even though it was like 2018, and it had been years since the main person who was, running that, kind of stopped. I don't even know what happened to them, but I think they just moved on to other things, which is fine, but at some point the campaign just died down. But everyone in that server at the time, we were all, like, so excited because we were like, yeah, Boy's gonna get a season 3. There was one time where we were all watching the change.org petition because, we thought for some reason we got it in our heads, like, the second it hits its mark of, like, signature number, something's going to happen. So like we were all watching it and then it hit the mark and we all celebrated because I guess we thought that that meant that it was going to go to Disney or something and they were going to make season 3. But then the number just went up and then it was another milestone it had to go through. I haven't even looked at that thing in years. I don't even know what it looks like now. But then the excitement just died down because nobody knew what to do after that. It was kind of funny. And then like and then I guess we just kind of went off and did our own thing with our OCs and stuff. And that's when I started making the White Fan Project. Because I wanted to make my own version of season 3. The only problem was it was connected to my very extensive, crossover AU that I have. And I'm not going to get into detail about that because if I start talking about that, we're going to be here for hours. And I kind of want to go to bed soon, but, I'll keep the stream up for a little bit longer. But yeah, it had a lot of connections that were like kind of hard to explain and it wasn't fully Woi anymore. So I was like, yeah, I don't think I want to do this anymore. But I still kept the pilot up because that at its core was pretty like Woi stuff. I do remember that like there were some people that were complaining because I had my OCs in there. My OCs, by the way, they are different species that I created, but they had human forms at the time because I was really influenced by Steven Universe. So people saw them as humans, so they were like, why are there humans in Wander Over Yonder? Why are humans here? And I just laughed because I was like, they're not humans. Yeah, that if you guys do want to watch that pilot, it's on my channel. So just search up Woi Fan Project pilot or the Star. I think it's called the Star, yeah. And then just look that up. All right, I need to catch up on the chat. Let me see. I only watched... I already read that one. I really like the Moxieverse video. Thank you. I remember I watched it in 2017, and that's when I watched Gravity Falls too, and that's when the beginning of my Wattpad era. I never had Wattpad, actually. A little bit of lore for me, chat. I never had Wattpad when I was younger. I wrote all my fanfics on Google Docs, and I still do that to this day. I do have Archive of our own. I just don't advertise it because it's just for like small little fanfics that I make occasionally. So I don't really use that account that much. But Archive, do you even say it like that? And you say AO3. Like, sorry, I messed that up. But yeah, I never had Wattpad. I mostly looked at fanfiction.net when I was a kid. I didn't really look at anything else. Sometimes I went on like Tumblr to look at comics and stuff. There were a lot of like ask blogs for Woi back in the day, and they were like, you know, I was obsessed with these AUs because they were just like, I loved them so much, and a lot of the creators kind of moved on after that, and I was sad, but you know, they're still there. I think it's just harder to find them now, because I had like all these links saved back then, and then I lost them all. But yeah, Gravity Falls. I love Wander Over Yonder. That show was my crap. Yeah, it was a good show. It really was. There's this one account that's posted all the episodes and clips. So if y'all want to watch it, you can look up that. Just look up like any Wander Over Yonder clip. I don't know the name of the channel now, but it's that person that posts all the My Little Pony Friendship is Magic clips. They have like another channel. It used to be just a Woi channel, and then they started posting other cartoon clips, so then they just changed it to, like, whatever. But yeah, I still remember 2017 vaguely. I think Disney was still good back then. I mean, they were alright, you know? I feel like 2017 was when they were starting to, like, lose any of their good shows. I don't really remember what else I watched back then. I still really like this show. Pen Zero Part-Time Hero is a really good show if anyone wants to watch that. It's hard to find though. What else was a good show on Disney XD? Atomic Puppet was also there, though technically Disney XD was like the American way of watching it because that show's from Canada. So, you know, it was hard to watch it anywhere else. But that was a really good show back then. What else did I watch? I watched a little bit of Phineas and Ferb. I did grow up with it. Gravity Falls was really good. I'm trying to remember. Love Pair of Kings on... Oh, that was one of the live action. I didn't really watch that many live action shows. I used to watch a handful of them, and then I started to get out of them, I think, at one point. I watched it once or twice. But yeah, that show's really good. I need to watch it again, because it's a really good show. I love the first episode of the Moxieverse. Thank you. That's what I do now. I haven't used Wattpad forever. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people use it now. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. I actually don't know. But it makes me, like, sign in when I try to read things on it, because I guess you need an account, and I don't really want to make an account, so I just don't bother with it. I checked that out. Oh my god. That actually how I watched Boy originally. On Disney XD, you mean? I loved Pair of Kings on Disney. Oh yeah, I already read that one. Camp Lake Bottom was pretty bad. Oh, I remember Camp Lake Bottom. You know, oh yeah, chat, question for you guys. Hold on. Sorry if you can hear me gulping. I'm trying to drink water. Oh yeah, Wolf, what's your question? Oh yeah, question for you guys, chat. Were you guys Disney kids? Were you Nickelodeon kids? Cartoon Network? Like, what kind of shows did you guys watch when you were younger? Because I'm curious. I watched a few things when I was a kid, but I want to see what you guys grew up with, because I'm a little curious. Is there going to be a revised version of episode 1 that's fully animated? No, there's not. We're done with that episode. You know, a lot of people started asking me that, but I just said no, because I don't really feel like touching it up again. Because I just, you know, I just kind of want to leave that episode as it is. It's a pilot episode, as most people have been saying. And I think it's fine how it is. I know a lot of people want to see it fully finished, but yeah, I'm just going to leave it. But the rest of the episodes will be fully furnished, so don't worry about that. I'm an all 3 kid. I watched a mix of them, including PBS Kids. Oh yeah, I loved PBS Kids as a kid. Mostly Nickelodeon and Invader Zim Pinboy. That's interesting to me, because, like, most people that I talk to grew up with Invader Zim. I didn't grow up with it. Like, I actually never watched Invader Zim when I was a kid. So when Hell of a Boss, like, first came out, when I heard that Richard Horvitz was playing Moxie, I was like, oh, that's the Zim guy, right? Like, I didn't really know that much. I just knew that people were freaking out because it was Zim. So, like, you know, I think my friend tried to watch it with me. But it's for some reason, not correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know if anybody else feels this way, but it just seems like it's harder to watch old Nickelodeon shows now. I don't know what it is. Like, I think I tried to watch Danny Phantom once, like, a really long time ago, and I just couldn't really sit through it. That may just be a me thing, because I do have ADHD, so, like, it's harder for me to, you know, watch something unless I'm fully invested in it. But I don't know. It just feels like the older shows, like, they kind of drag on a bit. Like, they were good when you watched them at first, and, like, if you're invested, that's one thing, but I don't know. It just, like, it was harder for me to get into it. And it doesn't mean it's a bad show. It's just that just in the time, you know. I'm assuming, like, if I was younger and I watched it, I probably would like it, but I don't know. But I didn't really watch that much Nickelodeon. I watched SpongeBob a lot, though. And, like, Fairly Odd Parents, that was my favorite. I did watch A New Wish, by the way. It's so cute. I highly recommend it. I hope they get another season. I watched a little bit of Tough Puppy. A lot of people don't like that show, but I liked it when I was a kid. I don't think I'd like it now, but, you know, it was good for what it was at the time. I did watch a little bit of the Kung Fu Panda show. The Monster vs. Alien show I was obsessed with because, Zane's playing Red Dead again. I don't know if chat could see that. What else was there? I was saying something just now. Shit. Completely forgot. Oh yeah, Tough Puppy, and then what was the other one I just mentioned? Oh yeah, the Kung Fu Panda, the Monster. Okay, yes, the Monster vs. Alien show. I was obsessed with that movie during quarantine. I still love it to this day, because it's kind of how I, you know, got a connection with my girlfriend, and I like, you know, the show itself is Oh, he's like still trying to load Red Dead. Oh no. Um, the show itself, like, I love the movie. The movie's great. I love the movie. I love the Halloween shorts. I love the movie. The show I don't like that much. It's like they changed all the VAs, and I understand that because they're, the originals were celebrities and they couldn't really like get them in there. But that's not really my problem with it. My problem with it is like just kind of how they wrote it. They got rid of Insectosaurus, and I didn't like that. They sort of like changed Susan's character. Like, I don't know. Just something about the way they wrote her, I don't like it. They gave her like this weird ponytail thing. They made her like obsessed with this one werewolf dude in an episode, which didn't make sense to me, but whatever. Cause like Susan's whole character, if you've seen Monsters vs. Aliens, she's like, she dumped her abusive ex-fiance and like came to terms with being giant, and like just a lot of like, strong stuff in it. Like, I love her character. She's great. But they kind of nerfed her in the show. I don't know. It felt weird. Like, I don't know. Maybe I have to watch it again to feel better about it, but like, I don't know. It's a show. It's whatever. But yeah, those were really the only things I watched. I watched a little bit of the TMNT from like 2012, but other than that, I didn't really watch a lot of Nickelodeon. Okay, let me read the chat. Watched a mix of all of them, including PB. I already read that one. Accounts that posted all the clips was how I watched Way originally. Oh, okay. And then I found some sketchy website to watch it on mainly because I literally, yeah, that just seems to be the way things are now, and that's totally fine. Like, no one's judging you for that, man. I started out watching Nickelodeon, then Disney Channel, then Cartoon Network. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, I watched a little bit of Disney Channel as a kid. Mostly the live action shows. I never grew up with like the stuff everyone else is obsessed with, which is interesting. Like, I didn't really watch Kim Possible. I didn't really watch The Proud Family. I didn't really watch what was the other ones? There were a lot of animated shows. I did watch Phineas and Ferb. Oh, funny story about Gravity Falls, chat. I didn't get into that show until season 2 came out. And I'll explain why. When I was a kid, for some reason, I just assumed I wouldn't like this thing. But I remember when Gravity Falls first came out, I was like, this seems too adult for me. I don't want to watch it. And then my friends at school would constantly make references to it, and I didn't know what the hell they were talking about. And then when season 2 came out, it was like the Into the Bunker episode. I started watching it, and I was like, why the hell have I been missing out on this? It's really good. So then I caught up with it before the season ended. And then I was there for like, the who wrote the journals thing and like the battle for Weirmageddon. I was there for all of that. And I'm so glad I got into it because that show kind of helped me on my path. But before that, I watched like Good Luck Charlie and a few other sitcoms. I did really like Jessie as a kid. Other stuff like that. Cartoon Network. I watched a lot of Cartoon Network. That was the one that kind of raised me when I was younger. It is harder to find them for me, but I am still able to watch them. I got into Rocket Power. What is Rocket Power? I don't think I've heard of that. Sounds a little familiar. Ben 10 was pretty good, but I hate the Ben 10. Oh yeah, I did watch Ben 10 a little bit. Yeah, the reboot's weird. I watched a little of it. It's not okay. You know what reboot does suck though? The Powerpuff Girls reboot. I know Craig McCracken's making a new one because this one he has control over, and I'm grateful for that. But the one that they made before just fucking sucked. Like, actually was terrible. And here's the problem with it. Or here's what disappointed me about it specifically, and I'll explain it. So like, I grew up on the Powerpuff Girls. I loved the Powerpuff Girls when I was a kid. And when I heard they were getting a reboot, I was so happy about that. I was really excited. The clips that they posted before the actual show aired, I was like, these are cool. I like these. They're little silly clips and they're funny. So, and the theme song is like really good. Like, it's really pretty and it's animated really well. It's obviously false advertising too. If you've seen the show, you know what I'm talking about. So then when the show came out, like, I got really excited. I was watching it. And after like 2 or 3 episodes, over time I was like, wait a minute, no, this actually sucks. Why do I like this? Or why do I not like this? And then I was like, wow, they fucked up the Powerpuff Girls. So like I just hated the show after that. And I was like, no, I don't like this show. And then they did the whole Bliss thing. Um, it's like the storyline's okay. I like Olivia Olson. I think that's her name. Um, the girl that plays Marceline in Adventure Time. I really like her. So she played Bliss in the American dub, but the story was okay. It wasn't bad, but as far as that reboot goes, it was an okay episode. And then they did another one with her, but like I don't know, it felt out of the blue there, and a few people actually got mad because Bliss was sported by the color purple, but there was already a purple Powerpuff Girl in the old show called Bunny that the girls tried to make in the professor's lab, and then she was too unstable that she exploded at the end of it. And it was really sad. But yeah, it was weird that they chose purple for that. So I don't know. All right, I'm a little bit behind on the chat. But yeah, Ben 10 was a good show. I liked Tough Puppy back then. I liked Jerry Trainer. Who's Jerry Trainer? Or what is Jerry Trainer? I don't know what that is. I agree the movie was better. I think the TV specials... Oh yeah, the Powerpuff Girls... Oh no, you're talking about Monster Palace. Sorry. I'm a little behind on the chat. I agree the movie was better. I think the TV specials were better too. The TV specials... I'm assuming you're talking about the specials. They had... the two... So there were 2 Halloween ones, and then there was the Bob's Big Break one. I've actually made edits of those on my channel. The Bob's Big Break one is really popular for some reason, but I'm glad people like it, I guess. I liked Bob's Big Break and I like the Mutant Pumpkins. I don't like the Carrot short, though. That's just me. I don't like that short that much. It's alright. Jerry Trainer is the voice actor for Dudley in the older... Oh, that's who he is! Okay. Alright. Well, now I know that. Hold on. Ever since it was like the movie. Yeah, because they actually like use the same animation as the movie and whatnot. Yeah. Have you ever seen a show on CBS called Kid Nation? Oh my god. Okay. Another quarantine thing. Me and my old friend group used to be like... Excuse me. We used to be obsessed with Kid Nation in 2020 because JonTron did a video of it, and then we were like, we actually need to watch this show. That show is so weird. Like, I don't know what... I think we binged the entirety of it in, like, one sitting one day. Like, it's just a weird show. But yeah, I know what Kid Nation is. It's been a hot minute since someone's brought that up. It's almost been, like, 5 years since I've seen that. Like, holy shit. Oh my god, 5 years. Yeesh. Okay. But yeah, no, I do know what Kid Nation is. I didn't watch it when I was a kid, obviously, but, like, I know what you're talking about. Oh, we got 8 viewers now. Hello, 8 viewers. I'm just talking now. Okay. Rocket Power was a 90s skating cartoon. Okay. Yeah, I've never heard of it. Yeah, 2 people. Preteen extreme sports athletes. All right. Yeah, that kind of stuff didn't really interest me when I was a kid, so that makes sense. I didn't grow up in the 90s either, so I wouldn't know. I hate live-action reboots, too. The worst one was The Lion King. I never saw The Lion King reboot. I just know that it sucks. The only... Okay. Chat can judge me on this or praise me. I don't care. The only live-action reboot that Disney's ever done that I genuinely like is the Beauty and the Beast one. I think that one is good. You can judge me if you want. I don't care. I like that one. But the rest of them are... Like, the Cinderella one, too, is good, but, like, everything after that was kind of trash. I haven't even seen most of them, to be honest, because they're just, like, weird rehashes of the original. But yeah. Unless there's something else that I'm not thinking about right now, but, like, I love Beauty and the Beast live action. It's really good. I like that one. Mostly because of the music. The music is really nice in that movie. I almost said episode. Okay. Hate live action. Yeah, I read that. Howdy. Hello. Oh yeah, Bunny. I think she was a disabled rep. Yeah. I don't really remember the episode for the Bunny thing in Powerpuff Girls. Although I think, was that what they were trying to do? I don't know. You know, I'm neurodivergent. I've had to deal with like things in the past of school systems not really understanding disabilities. Um, and it's frustrating. I hope they're better at it now, but the school systems I went to were not good with it. Um, and you know, disabled rep in shows wasn't really a thing back then. You know, the R word wasn't a slur either. I'm not gonna say it on stream, but like, you know, that word wasn't a slur back then, so people would just say it all the time. They didn't say it in kid shows, thank God, but like movies would say it a lot, and now it's derogatory. Like, you don't call disabled people that. Um, and you know, there's actually like more new rep in younger kid shows now for like autism, which is nice. The only thing that's weird to me is that news people report on it like it's suddenly a thing. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if they're judging it or not. It's weird because, like, I think I saw something where they were like, hey, this preschool show has the first autistic character in it. And I was like, no, that's not right. So, yeah, I mean, I'm glad that shows are getting autistic rep. So that's good. I'm glad they're doing that. But, like, just make sure that you're not, like, doing it for rep points. Like, you're actually trying to represent disabilities, because that's the most important thing about representation, that you're doing it because you want to represent something, and not not for clout purposes. Otherwise it doesn't feel like, you know, it doesn't feel genuine. That's the thing also about Disney too. People think they're trying to force rep on things now. They used to do a lot of representation in their older movies, but that's because they weren't forcing it back then, which is the difference. So like, it felt more genuine that way. And nowadays it just doesn't feel genuine anymore. So it's weird. I don't know. LGBTQ rep too, that's really important, because like, I'm bisexual as well, and I like seeing rep. That's why Hell of a Boss is really nice, because there's so much like, you know, LGBTQ rep in that show, and it's great to see that. But yeah, a lot of shows need to just don't like flanderize. Is flanderize the right word? I don't know. Don't like do it for clout and just be like, oh, this character's gay and they act like this because of that, and like, no, don't do that. Just, especially if it's a kid's show, like, you know, just have a character in a show, and if they happen to be trans or gay or you know, bisexual, just have, like, it'll be known that they are that. And, you know, but also make sure to do it in a respectful way. I'm not trans, so I can't really like say much for trans rep. But yeah, just, it's nice to see that in shows, and it's good to know that that's there. There's a lot of hate in the world, so it's nice to know that there are, you know, good representation stuff. Okay. Let me see where I am. Jerry Trainer. I'd never watched iCarly, actually. Fun fact. I know a lot of people. I have been reading, though. I have been reading Jeanette McCurdy's memoir, which is like insane. It's been making me like feel some shit. I haven't finished it, but I'm going to, and like hearing about that industry is like really fucked up. But if you haven't read it yet, please do. I don't know if I can say the name on stream, because I don't know if the stream's gonna think that I'm saying something weird. But just look up Jeanette McCurdy memoir, and then you'll see it. Okay. Sorry, I got sidetracked a little. Bunny, Jerry Trainer. I know my folks and I recently watched it. It was crazy. Does anyone know King of the Hill? I know King of the Hill. I don't watch it, though. Like, I think I used to watch one or two when it... Actually, I didn't watch it, because, like, I remember when, like, Cartoon Network had the Adult Swim thing. So, every night I would get sad because Adventure Time was over, and then I'd be like, oh, I don't want to watch King of the Hill. So I'd watch, like, the intro and then just turn it off. Have you ever seen the Lilo and Stitch, the series? I have not, actually. I did watch the movie, and I'm obsessed, and I love the movie. The movie's great, but I didn't really watch the series. I don't even think I knew there was a series until, like, later on in life. I did not know that. So, yeah, that's important, though. Or important, I mean, like, yeah, that's something that I didn't really know about. Okay. Not a fan of the King of the Hill personally. That's fine. I don't really care about it. But yeah, did you hear about the banned episode of Moon Girl? Was that the trans one? I saw clips of it. Was it banned because the character was trans? I'm not really sure of the whole story behind it. It did actually make me cry a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I watched, so somebody posted like that clip on Twitter, and it was the scene with the trans character where they were like talking about how they didn't fit the rules because they break the rules because they're not the assigned gender, I think. Unless it was something else, and then they had like a homophobic Karen in there too. And I'm glad the gym coach in that episode like didn't give a shit about that lady. Like, that was really funny. Because of our that's why. I didn't realize that was starting. Yeah, I don't want to talk about politics on the chat or on the stream, but I'm not happy with how that turned out. That's all I'm gonna say. Not happy with it. I don't think that may not be the reason they banned it, but if it is, then that's kind of fucked up. That's fucked up, and that's also not very good. I haven't actually watched Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur though. Like, I've heard it's a really good show. I just haven't really watched it. I should. There's a lot of shows on my list I need to watch. I just haven't gotten around to it yet because I'm busy with a lot of things and, you know, dealing with life stuff as well. So, I mean, I don't know. But yeah, I'll look into that. Okay, growing up as a kid, my favorite animated shows were King of the Hill or Ed, Edd n Eddy. I used to watch a little bit of Ed, Edd n Eddy. I don't think I was obsessed with it though. It was there. I hated Ed, Edd n Eddy back then, but I liked the art style. The art style's alright. It was banned. I already read that. I honestly feel like the firm Mary, does that say film? The film Mary and Max was a good representation of autism. I'm on the spectrum and it felt done very. I've never heard of that. Mary and Max. I could look that up right now, actually. Hold on. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Was it so it was a movie? Mary and Max. 2009. Oh, I've never seen this. I've seen the picture though. It's from us. Oh, is it a short film? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, no, I've seen that character design before, but I didn't know what it was from. Okay, I'll watch that though at some point. Yeah, chat's given me a bunch of things to watch, so yeah. Okay. Banned film, same here. Yeah. Did I miss anything? I think other people were talking about. Hold on, I gotta scroll up because I can't really see what I'm looking at. Yeah. You know, so yeah, that's interesting. So a lot of you did grow up with like kind of similar to what I did. I watched a shit ton of Cartoon Network as a kid. I loved Gumball. Gumball was one of my favorite shows. The Dark Heart. Oh God, I think I know what you're talking about. I saw Saber Spark do a video on it. I'm weird about. If it's what I think you're talking about, I'm not gonna watch that episode. That kind of stuff I'm weird about. Like, that kind of stuff makes me squeamish. I don't like it. So, but, you know, I appreciate the recommendation, but no, I'm not doing that. It's a stop motion movie about an Australian girl who has a pen pal with a depressed man with Asperger's in New York. Oh, okay. It's inspired by... Okay, I'll look that up. Yeah, it said it was an Australian film online. I'll go check that out. It was inspired by Celia... The Dark Harvest was inspired by... Oh. Well, yeah, alright. Well, I don't know why they chose to do that, but okay. I know that Invader Zim did, like, a lot of freaky shit back then. And they just kind of got away with it. So, like, that's my assumption anyway. I don't really know. But damn, yeah, that's kind of fucked up, actually. I didn't know that, but... Alright, then, now I do, I guess. Oh! Oh, that's even worse than what I was thinking about. Uh-oh. I hope they caught whoever got inspired. That's kind of fucked up. That's really bad. Yikes. Okay. Yeah, that's huh. Moving on. I don't really want to talk about that. Yikes. Yeah, that's bad. That's really bad. I hope not. I hope. Yeah. Did you? Okay. Yeah. New question. Um, they caught him really fast. Okay. Good. Yeah. That scared me for a minute. I was like, Jesus Christ. Okay. Did you read Calvin and Hobbes? A little bit. I didn't really read a lot of comics as a kid. Um, I did read. What did I read? I'm trying to remember. I read a lot of the My Little Pony comics when I was younger. I did read a lot of those. There's this one comic series I really like that I read back in 2017 called Newsprints, which did have a sequel later on. I still have the books to this day. The Newsprints book is very old though, and it's like kind of, it's worn down, but it's still good. And like, I don't remember the author's name. Hold on. It's behind me. I can't. Oh, there it is. I don't know how to say their last name, but Rue something is their name. But it's a really good series. The sequel is called Endgames. Yeah. Go read that if you can. It's a really good book series. Okay, yeah. But outside of that, I didn't really read many comics, I don't think. I knew what Calvin Hobbes was, though. I just didn't really know much about it, but, everyone who is older than me, like, reminisced about it, so, I mean, yeah. Yeah, back to the Cartoon Network thing. Have you ever played Outer Wilds? No, I haven't. It sounds kind of familiar. A lot of these things sound familiar to me, but, like, I don't think I've played that one. If you've not played it, stream it. If I can find it. If it's like a pretty decently priced game on Steam, then I'll probably play it. I usually just play games that I've already bought or like that are coming out. Like, for example, there's apparently a new Pokemon Legends game coming out soon, and I really want to stream that when it comes out, because the last stream I did was the DLC for Pokemon Violet, or the last Pokemon stream that I did, and I really want to play Resident Evil Village soon, because I've been waiting like 3 years to play that game on a good computer. So yeah, but I'll check out Outer Wilds at some point. People regularly search for new players so they can relive the magic that is that game. Is it an older game? Is it like one of those older like online games? Is that what it is? I know a lot of those games are just kind of gone. There was a video I saw where this guy like went on to like games like Club Penguin and Wizard 101 and tried to look for players in Toontown and stuff. And I remember like seeing advertisements for those games when I was a kid, and I had a friend that really liked Wizard 101, but yeah, people just kind of didn't play those anymore. Made in 2018. Oh, so it's an older game. Okay. It does sound familiar to me. I just don't know what it is. Like, I'll try to look up all this stuff later, because I can't really access things while I'm on VR chat, but I can definitely look later. Yeah, Cartoon Network, I grew up with, like, I said Gumball already earlier. I did watch a little bit of regular show. Adventure Time, I watched a little bit of. I got into Fiona and Cake recently when that came out. That show's so good. I love that show. I kind of got into Adventure Time later, because, I didn't really follow with everything. I grew up with Steven Universe mostly. Steven Universe was the show I kind of like, like outside of My Little Pony, I Steven Universe kind of raised me a little bit. And I resonated a lot with Steven. And when Steven Universe Future came out, this is a little bit personal, but I'm okay sharing the story. So quarantine, 2020, when COVID first started, I was not okay. I I guess my mental health finally caught up with me. It was a really, all I'm going to say is that it was a really, really difficult year. And, it just like, it was hard for me to really just kind of be the same happy-go-lucky self I was when I was younger. And things just got really bad for a while. So then I decided to like just find more things to calm myself. So like I played Animal Crossing New Horizons a lot. I started, talking more with my now partner. I I started getting more comfortable on Discord calls and all this other stuff because I needed distractions. I needed things to keep me busy because every time I was alone, it was just really bad. And like, you know, I'm someone who struggles with intrusive thoughts, so like, and I'm not saying that I would do anything like, you know, physical or anything like that. It was just like, it just was like constant voices and it would not shut up, and it was making me like feel like shit. Like I cried about this constantly, and I every day I tried to just, you know, get through it. And when Steven Universe Future came out, or at least when like the more, you know, serious episodes were being released, I like honestly like just seeing this happen to Steven, and just what he was going through, like it really stuck with me. And you know, I the finale was bittersweet, like, you know, but some of the episodes like really hit with me. I need to watch it again because it was like a really heavy show, and you know, it's just that year was hard for me, but you know, a lot of things made it better. And you know, I'm better at managing my thoughts now, but just back then it was horrible. And if it weren't for my friends and my partner and like all the people I spoke to that year, I don't know what would have happened. Like I probably would have felt worse. I wouldn't have, you know, I wouldn't be the way I am now, honestly, because all that self-confidence came from dealing with that year. And I'm glad I, you know, got through it, because that was a really big milestone for me. It was hard, but you know, I'm glad I'm doing what I am now, and I'm a lot more confident myself, so I'm grateful for that. But yeah, no, that show, like, a lot of people didn't like Future, but honestly, I think everybody was just too hard on it, because it was difficult, you know? It was hard. And yeah, but I should watch it again, because Steven Universe was a very important show to me back then. As what Hell of a Boss is now, that's what Steven Universe was. Yeah, no. So sorry for getting personal. That's just something I wanted to share. Oh man, it's 1 a.m. I'm probably gonna end the stream around like 2 o'clock, maybe 2:30. We'll see. We'll see how many other questions I want to ask. Because the stream count, I'm like watching it while I talk, and it's going up and down. So if people join, like, yeah, it's like people are fluctuating in it. That's not a word. Like going in and out. That's all I'm saying. Okay. What else we got here? Do you recommend I read that? It's a space exploration game. Don't worry, it's only 9 planets to show to explore. I mean, I'm already playing Honkai Star Rail, so like, yeah. I mean, yeah, I can check it out. People say it really helped them get over their fear of death. Oh, okay, interesting. I think it's great. Well, yeah, I'll check that out. It started when I wanted to draw comics back in the 1990s, and I began watching movies to get inspired. Now I'm just hooked. Oh, nice. Yeah, a lot of people. I hear about a lot of people getting their inspiration from like comics and old movies and stuff, which is great. You know, that's kind of what they're there for, to help us like get that creativity going. I don't know what I'm saying, but yeah. I struggle with intrusive thoughts as well. I believe. Oh yeah, it sucks. You know, there's different levels of it. I'm not really gonna talk about mine because that's between, you know, me and my therapist, and also just like anyone I'm comfortable venting about. I'm not gonna do it on stream because I do not feel comfortable sharing that at all. But like, yeah, it sucks. Anyone who does have intrusive thoughts knows what I'm talking about. It's not fun at all. I'm glad folks were able to help you. Yeah, I'm glad too. Unfortunately, you know, the group that I had originally when that started, I'm not friends with them anymore. Just for reasons I'd rather not get into. But I do have a new support group. For those who know Zane, who I was on stream with just now, you know, he's been a really great friend. My whole new friend group that I have is just very supportive, and I really, really appreciate every single one of them. And you know, you guys should totally check out their stuff too, because they're really talented and they do really good stuff. But I'm very grateful for that group, because if it weren't for them, I don't think I would really have most of the friends that I do today. So I'm very grateful for that group. And if you guys are watching this, you guys are awesome. I love you guys. Okay. I'll probably send them that later. Okay. Struggle. I'm glad. It's good to have confidence. It is. You know, I used to be really scared about joining Discord calls when I was younger because I didn't know if it was good or not. And once I got out of my comfort zone, I was like, yeah, I get to talk to people. And because I didn't really have a lot of IRL friends at school, so like, you know, meeting more people online was helping me. And I was like, yeah, now I have more friends. So it's good. It's good to have friends. You know, some people prefer solitude, and that's fine. But you should at least have someone that'll be there for you, because like it's good to have support and it's good to have friends, because friends are good. Friends are very good. I need to take another drink. I'm talking so much. By the way, chat, just to clarify, a lot of people know this already, but like when I say I'm taking a drink, it's just water. I'm not drinking alcohol. I just want to make that clear. I'm also a diabetic, so drinking alcohol would kind of kill me, so I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I need to stay hydrated, because as I stated in the beginning of the stream, I'm not feeling too great physically. It's possible I might get a sore throat tomorrow, so that's why I'm doing the stream now, because I feel okay enough to do this. But I'm probably not gonna be able to talk when I wake up tomorrow. So yeah, I just wanted to get this out of the way, because I haven't done a stream in like a month, so I wanted to do something. Okay. It's important to have folks who help you up. Yep, that's very important. I've never seen Steven Universe, but my show. Yeah, Steven Universe is a really good show. I don't know where you can watch it now, but it was a really good show. It's long. Oh, it's like 5 seasons, and then there's the movie and like a few episodes of Future, but it's a good show. I like it. My comic idea is kind of stupid, actually. It's about a guy who teams up with a mass vigilante to avenge his partner who was killed. That's not stupid. That sounds cool. Yeah, no, just that's. Oh yeah, one more thing, chat. This is for everybody, really. Don't put yourself down when you're working on something, okay? You know, there's people that'll tell you that, like, they'll tell you that your stuff is shit, but don't listen to those people. You know, just do what you want to do. Like, obviously take constructive criticism when it's necessary, but don't listen to haters. Just go do your shit. Go do your stuff. Be proud of that. Go do your things. Okay. I am making 2 different comics to one is about a post-apocalypse and the other is about mobster elves. Nice. It's good to know it is water. Yeah, I drink a lot of water. Stay hydrated, chat, too. Ironically, I don't drink soda because I don't like fizzy things. I like Fizzerali. I don't like fizzy things. But yes, water is good. Milk and honey is good for sore throats. I probably won't do milk because, like, I'm trying not to have dairy right now because of the possible sore throat. But I will try honey. I'm gonna see if that works. Everybody's talking about their cartoons. I'm also working on a pilot cartoon also involving a pub. That's nice. I do want to mention, too, so, like, when I'm done with all the fan project stuff, I do want to try making an indie series at some point. I can't really get into detail about it because it's very rough, but it involves an OC I've had for a very long time, and you know, it's got like got a little bit of Hell of a Boss inspiration in it, and a few other things as well. And then next to that, I want to also make a graphic novel in the future for another thing that I want to make. But before that, I'm doing all my fan project stuff because I like doing fan project things, and I like, you know, expressing my love for the shows and stuff. So yeah. But that's for future me. And that'll be under Blue Diamond Productions, not Fanworks, because that won't be a fanwork. But you guys will know that when it comes out. Okay. I like Fizzerali as well. Yeah, Fizz is great. Let me see if I can get the ball rolling again with another question for chat, because I feel like I get more responses when I ask chat questions instead of asking chat to ask me a question. But it could be connected either way. Like, if you guys do have questions, go ahead and ask me. I'm watching the chat while Robin's head moves around like this. So yeah, just give me whatever. But another question for chat, I guess, because, you know, considering the topic of Maxiverse, but also just in general. What is chat's for those who do watch it? What is chat's favorite Hell of a Boss character, if you guys have one? Because I'm kind of curious. Are you in VR chat? I am in VR chat right now. Yeah, I don't have a VTuber model yet, so this is like the closest I get to it. And I like using the models in VR chat. I can't really explain it. One of these days, though, I am gonna probably use my webcam and show my face. Most people already know what I look like. I don't have anything to hide, but like, for now, I'm comfortable using the avatars, and I like Robin, so I wanted to use Robin's avatar for this. But yeah, I'm in VR chat. Well, I'm sub, so I will be here whenever you post it. Awesome. It probably won't be on this channel when I make it. I do want to make it a YouTube web series, but I may make a separate channel for it. Or, yeah, just for that. Millie, mine is a tie between Moxie, Vortex, Stola Splits, and Fizz. That's a lot. Yeah, I really like, I like Stolas, and B and Striker. Anyone who knows me personally knows that I like Striker. Like, I'm a little obsessed with him, but, yeah, it's okay if it's more than one character. Like, yeah, you're allowed to have multiple favorite characters, chat, unless you only have one, but, like, I have a lot. Mine is Moxie. Moxie's voice is the same voice for Zim. Zim was my hot crush from back in the day. Yo. Good for you, I guess. Yeah. I don't have a crush on Moxie or Zim. I don't even know, like, the deal with Zim. Chat, real question, by the way. Like, is Zim an adult? 'Cause I'm a little bit confused about Zim's age in the show. Like, for those who watch it, like, do people know, like, is he an adult or is he a kid? Like, I don't know. I'm sorry, I've never watched the show, so I wouldn't know. I could listen to that, man. Zim is an adult. Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure. I was a little nervous because, like, I think some people told me he was a kid, and I was like, oh, okay. But then they told me he was adult, and I was like, all right. Well, I don't think Zim is attractive. I'm just going to say that now. He dressed up as a child, though. Yeah, that's what I was confused about, because, like, if Zim is a child, don't simp for Zim, chat. That's not good, but, like, if he's an adult, then that's fine. I know that Dib is a child, though. Like, so, yeah, don't simp for Dib, chat. That's not good. I do remember that one bit in the movie, though, that was funny, where it was, like, it showed, like, Dib doing an intro for himself, and he's like, I'm Dib Membrane, and I'm 12 years old. That was funny. But yeah, no, don't simp for children. Not good. Not good. Even if they're fictional, not good. Okay. Okay. When he is in a human mode, hard to say. I would say Zim is good. Yeah, there seems to be an argument here. That's what I'm confused about. Let's move on from that, because I don't really know much. I could ask my friends about it, because they know Zim better than I do, but yeah. Fun fact about the show, Zim was meant to kill Dib in the time travel episode and be replaced. Really? I didn't even know there was a time travel episode. You gotta understand, I never watched this show, so, like, I saw, like, 2 episodes in the movie, and that's it. I didn't watch anything else. So, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, it's nice learning things. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, back to the Hell of a Boss question. So yeah, favorite characters. And also just overall. Oh yeah, another question too. Does chat have a favorite episode of Hell of a Boss? Because I'm curious about that myself. I have a few favorite episodes as well. It's 1 a.m. How long have I been streaming for? I haven't. While chat answers that, I'm gonna check to see how long I've been streaming. I've been streaming for an hour and 39 minutes. Okay. I think when we hit like the I want to say the 2-hour mark, that's when I'll probably stop. But we'll see. You know, I don't want to stream too long, because I want to get some rest and, you know, just kind of relax tomorrow. Because, again, if I do end up being sick, I don't want to, you know, stay in bed well, I do want to stay in bed, but, like, you know, just taking it easy, essentially. Someone just emailed me. Oh, it's something about my headphones. I'll look at that later. Okay. All right. Fun fact, Zim sent pigs back into injury camp bringing until he died, but then he lived. Okay. My favorite episode of Hell of a Boss would have to be Queen Bee. Queen Bee's a nice one. That's a good episode. I like that one. Mine is the first pilot episode, or the marriage. What do you mean the marriage episode? Do you mean X's and O's, or do you mean, I think that's the only marriage episode of Hell of a Boss. Correct me if I'm wrong, but like, yeah, you're gonna have to be more specific, because I don't know what you mean when you say the marriage episode. I think you mean X's and O's, but just correct me on that. I don't know. The one where Moxie tries to marry Shark. You mean Chaz? Yeah, that's X's and O's. Then Billy, yeah, I know. That's my favorite episode. I love that one. That episode actually got me to watch Titanic, believe it or not. And now I'm obsessed with it. 'Cause like, I think Vivzy Pop, like, she referenced a lot of that movie in that episode, mainly with Moxie and Chaz. And, you know, Titanic as the movie. I'm not talking about, like, the tragedy of the Titanic, just the movie itself. Like, that movie with Rose and Jack, like, I'm obsessed with it now. So, that may or may not have an effect on Moxieverse. A lot of people laughed at, like, not even laughed, like, a lot of people noticed the Titanic quote that I put in the beginning of the episode. And I guess some people thought it was a joke, but it's an important thing. That episode, like, I'm just gonna say this now without giving anything away. That quote has significance, chat, okay? You can hold me to this. That chat, I'm so tired. That quote is important. Titanic, the movie plot, or at least some bits of it, are important to Moxieverse. I'm just gonna leave that there, and you guys can make your own interpretations of it. Okay. Where was I here? Moxie was forced to marry Chaz. Yeah, he was. But I like Chaxi as a ship, because, you know, not the forced marriage thing, but just how they were before they broke up. I like them, okay? I just, something about it, I don't know. And then watching the movie, like, only made me think about them more. Okay, I'm sure they meant, yeah. Is it what also got you to make Moxieverse? So fun fact, no, that is not what got me to make Moxieverse, but it is what helped me shape the story for it. So before X's and O's came out, I was at a very big writer's block with the finale for Moxieverse, because I didn't know how to write the ending. Like, there were lots of ideas in my head, and I wasn't really sure which one was right. Then that episode came out, and I was like, more of Moxie's past? And I watched it, and I was like, I'm using this. So, like, after that episode, that's the cap for, like, story changes to Moxieverse. Now that I have an idea of what I want, that's it. You know, it doesn't matter how many other episodes come out after that. Like, I'll use some things for continuity error purposes, but story-wise, that's where we cap off. That's where my story is, and that's where I'm staying. Or at least for this, anyway. Okay. The Titanic was a bunch of rich folks. It was only rich folks. I can't really say it was a tragedy. I mean, in the movie, there were also, like, not rich people, or non-rich people that were dying in it. So, it was just a shit ton of people that died. The rich folks were actually the people that got away. That's like, everyone says the rich people died, but, like, majority of them, I think, made it out. I'm not really gonna use the movie as, like, historic evidence to it. Like, I can do more research on my own, but, like, I'm assuming it was mostly, you know, poorer people that died, which is, you know, bad. That's not good. But in the fact that the rich people were the ones that were, like, taken over high priority is kind of fucked up. Because that's what, like, what I like about that movie is that it did shift the tone in, like, kind of a pretty, you know, like, not professional, what am I saying? Like, a very, like, good way. Not good. I don't know how to say it, but, like, the way they shifted the tone was, well, they did it in a, like, a respectable way, I guess. Because, like, you know, oh, romance, but then tragedy, and, like, you know, they emphasized a lot. Like, they weren't romancing what happened. Excuse me. They weren't romancing what happened with the story. Like, they were like, yeah, this happened and it's fucked up. Like, they weren't gonna just, you know, they went all out with that. And then it went back to Rose and Jack, but, like, yeah. Oh yeah, there was enough room on that damn door, chat. He could have survived, that's all I'm gonna say. Okay. In the Moxieverse, you should... I'm not gonna finish that one. I can't say nothing. I can't say nothing. But, I'm gonna remember that comment. That's all I'm gonna say. I can't say nothing for the story. That's... Okay, moving on, before I accidentally give something away. Okay. I saw Stolas and Moxie... Oh, Stolas and Moxie. Oh my god. I saw Stolas and Octavia return to Stone and Evil Moxie. Ever wonder how that happened? Good question. So that will be revealed later on, but I can say a little bit of that. So Evil Moxie was the one that did that. I'm not gonna say how yet, but he was the one that turned them to stone, and it was part of how he took over the mansion and his hell in general. So yeah, he's the reason they're stone in that universe. Did you live through... What is that? I don't know what... Hold on. I'm gonna look that up, because I don't want to say it on stream if it's, like, controversial. Give me a second. Or if it's, like, a... Y2... What was that? Hold on, Y2K. That's not what I wanted. There's a movie about it. Any bugaboo that would cause computer software to... Oh, that's what it was. No, I wasn't alive yet. Oh, damn. I think I wasn't alive. Hold on, I'm trying to remember when it happened. Or not remember, I'm trying to look up when it happened. Hold on. It's a horror movie, apparently. When... Okay, happened. Yeah, I wasn't alive yet, so no, I did not live through that. I was born, like, a few years after that happened. Okay. I must... Okay, we'll see you back later. What did Evil Moxie do to Stella? Same thing. You'll see Stella eventually. You know, she's not really gonna be a character. So, but yeah. The main... I will say this much, though. Outside of Stolas, there will be other characters. I did mention this before, I think. There will be a sequel to Moxieverse coming out. Obviously, I can't really talk about it, because it's not really finalized yet, and we still have to get through the first series. But there will be has-been characters in that one, and there will also be other, you know, characters from Hell of a Boss as well. So you'll see a few of them. Not really Stella, though. Like, I'm gonna be honest, you know... It's okay if chat likes Stella. I don't care. I have friends who like her, but, like, me personally, I don't really like Stella. I don't like her. Will we see Vortex? Not in the first series. But he might appear in the first one. I'm still thinking about it. It really depends on how I'm getting the story. I've emptied the... Okay, good for that. Great for you. I don't like Stella. Yeah, I don't really like her. Angel Dust. Angel Dust is probably not gonna be in the series. Probably references to him, but nah, he's not gonna be there. I don't like Stella. Alright, well, chat doesn't like Stella either, so there you go. This is probably like a... I'm getting down the line here with questions, because I don't know what else to ask, but, like, does chat have a least favorite Hell of a Boss character, or has-been character? I haven't mentioned has-been that much, but, like, Yeah, does chat have a least favorite character? I'll share mine if chat shares theirs. And also, again, don't harass people if they don't agree with your opinion, because I already see enough of that on Twitter. We don't want discourse here. We're all gonna be nice to each other. I'm gonna take another drink of water. I think once the water runs out, that's when I'll end my stream, because then I'll have to leave. Oh, you hate angel dust? Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. Can you elaborate? I'm not judging you. I'm just curious. That's interesting. You don't like angel dust. Okay. Is there any alternative universe where Stella was offed very early on in Octavia's childhood? So people keep asking me questions about other universes. Chat, you can do whatever you want. Like, I don't control every single universe. Like, as they stated in Spider-Verse, the multiverse is infinite. There are constant different stories. And I also had Stolas say that in the episode. Like, you know, there's all kinds of dimensions and all kinds of possibilities. So you don't have to ask me that. Like, just make your own stuff for those, because I'm not going to cover everything. I'm just covering my story. Hold on one second. And I just hate how he's hitting on everyone even though they don't want him to. I mean, they had a whole episode about that. Because, like, in Mastermind, that's a different episode. In Masquerade, you know, there was the whole reason he did that, and they explained it. And it's the same reason why I'm slightly off-put by Blitz, but I like the rest of his personality, so he's fine. Okay. Oh, here we go. My least favorite character is the tie between Striker, sorry, fangirl, Crimson, Mam, and Stella, big time. Andre Alpha's Paimon. You've got a lot on here, buddy. Paimon, Cash, Buxo, and Barbie Wire. All right, let me go to the line. You know what? I don't care if people hate Striker. Honestly, one of my close friends doesn't like Striker. I don't care. You know, I like him. He's my husband. I don't care what chat says. You know, like, I know a lot of people don't like him. That's fine. But yeah, I like Striker. Crimson. Here's my bit with Crimson. I love Crimson as a villain, and I like using him in stories. As a character, like, his personality, I don't like him, but I do like him as a character, though. Or, sorry, as a villain character. Like, personality-wise, I don't like him. Oh, Zane's on chat. Maybe he can join us. We shall see. I'll turn the slideshow back on while I invite him, but we'll see. Okay. Mammon, Stella, Andre Alphas, Paimon. Oh yeah, Stella, Mammon. You don't like Mammon? I like Mammon as a character. I don't like his personality though. I don't like him. Stella. Yeah, I don't like Stella. Off and on about her. Like, I think Viv mentioned they were gonna get more stuff about Stella, but nah. Buxo. Oh, Buxo is Blitz's dad. They had him in season 2, the first episode. He's a piece of shit. I don't like him. Andre Alphas and Paimon. Here's the thing. I like Andre Alphas and Paimon mainly just because how they are as characters. They're really fun to play around with, and, like, my friends and I just have a lot of running gags around Andre Alphas, so, like, I like them. Real question invasion. Do you... Oh, yeah, Zane wants to join. All right, hold on one second, chat. But yeah, real question invasion. Did you watch season 2 or did you watch Hasbin? Because the way you're, like, talking about some stuff, I'm not sure if you've watched it. Because there was a whole episode about Angel. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm curious. Okay, let me invite Zane to the stream. Hold on. Finally have company. Pom-pom. All right. Let me get the thing back on. So he's going to join in, like, a few seconds, I think. I don't know if he'll be able to hear me where I am, but we probably have to go looking for him. Okay, so VR chat's open. Stream. Did I switch windows? I think so. I'm gonna wait till that turns back on before I do anything else. Okay, yes, good. Good. All right. There we go. I think Barbie Wire is okay, but I agree with the rest. Okay, he's here. Let's see if we can find him. Let me get him over there. I watched them, but it was ages ago. Yeah.
What's up, Skitty?
Hello! I'm still live right now.
I know you are. Me and Heather came to jump scare you.
Oh, Heather's here too?
Bark. Yeah, Heather's watching the stream.
Oh, nice.
Pom-pom.
Oh, yeah, you're a giant pom-pom right now.
Yeah. from when we were alive. Hold on here.
Oh.
There we go.
Yeah,
What's
little,
up, Skibbity?
little Sunday. Hi, Zane.
Hi,
Yeah,
chat.
hey, yeah, chat. This is Zane. Say hi, Zane. I saw you
Hi.
I saw you trying to turn on Red Dead, and then it just stopped. Like, was something wrong with the game?
Yeah. It wasn't like Discord was broken.
Oh.
It was like because I was running my 2D model, my VTube Studio.
Oh.
So it freaked out.
Yeah, probably didn't. Yeah, that probably why. I just asked chat. You probably know already, but I asked chat what their least favorite Hell of a Boss character is.
I was watching that, yeah.
Oh, there's another one. I really like Angel Dust. The only thing I don't like about him is when he yelled at Charlie for standing up to him in Masquerade. I get that he did it for number. I mean, it was the gravity of the situation. That's how I saw it anyway. Like, you know.
Heather's here, but she has to BRB, but she's watching through me screen sharing on Discord.
Oh, okay, bet. I could probably join Discord, actually. Although... Then the little things will show up. So
I'm in a DM call. It's okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll just stay here then.
Okay,
I like the setup I've got. Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. We got VR chat has
Okay.
mirrors. Yes, VR chat does have mirrors. That's a thing.
Yes,
Let me get back to this. Sorry, because I have my little angle here. It's my autism.
Oh, yes.
All
Stay on
right.
my little setup.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my god, but part of me just wants to see Vaggie lash out if I'm gonna accuse him of being pancakes. I don't know why Vaggie would need to do that. Well, I think you're the same person who wanted to see, trying to remember. I think you wanted to see Ozzy and Ozzy get revenge on Stryker and Crimson for what they did, which is interesting, but I don't feel like it's this is my opinion on it. I'm not bashing yours, by the way. Me personally, I feel like that's kind of unnecessary because, you know, to be fair, Crimson makes sense, yeah. If Ozzy, beats the shit out of Crimson, okay. But, I don't really think Ozzy knows who Stryker is. That's just me, though, because, I don't know. I'm watching Sunday Look at Me. But I'm trying to think. Cause he saw Stryker at the trial, but before that, I don't think he honestly Stryker's just doing his job when you think about it. Cause he's there and he's yeah, he's antagonizing Fizz a little bit and you know, talking shit about him, oh, you're dating a sin and I don't like that because you're being, you know, an insult to imps or whatever. But I don't really think Ozzy gives a shit who Stryker is. Crimson made a fucking video, a ransom video. So yes, Ozzy could beat the shit out of Crimson. I wouldn't mind watching that. But yeah, I don't think he really gives a shit about Stryker. But part of me just yeah, that's me. Ask your friend about pizza. Okay, Zane, do you hate pineapples on pizza?
No. Okay, so listen. I'm a firm believer in trying anything once, and I have a story about that.
Oh boy.
So I've tried pineapples on pizza multiple times, but the last time that I did, I was okay, it's not I don't like the flavor combination, but I tried it, and I ate a slice, and it was, it was a thing we had for dinner once. And right afterwards, I was violently ill.
Oh no.
So I don't think the combination agrees with me. So I'm not a hater on it. People can like it. I know that people like it. I know my family likes it. But I've tried it, and the last time I did, I got sick, and I can't do it anymore. I can't go back.
I can't go back.
Do it.
I'm never going back.
I was so sick, dude. I was so sick. It was so bad.
Oh no. That happened to me once too. I almost got food poisoning from something because I got this Stromboli. If you don't know what Stromboli is, it's this Italian thing that's bread and it has meat in it and stuff. It's kind of like a lasagna, but it's I don't really know how to explain it. It's it's got a crust on it, and then it just has a filling of whatever you want. So some of them have veggies in them. Yeah, it's like a calzone. Almost. That's what it is. And I had a sausage one that was in the fridge, and I didn't really heat it up that much in the toaster oven. and it was kind of cold in the middle, but like when I was a kid I used to eat a lot of cold stromboli and I thought it was good. So I was like, yeah, this is fine. But like after like 2 slices I didn't feel good and I started to feel like really sick. And my mom like
No.
noticed this and very quickly like said, take medicine right now, combat stuff, and then I felt better afterwards, but like I went to bed with like stomach pain. It was not good. Moral of the story for that, don't half-ass reheating food, especially if it's like meat or cheese, because that will make you sick. Because like, you know,
Yes.
freezed cold is not good. Okay,
Don't
what?
leave anything milk product wise out for more than like a half
Oh,
an
yeah,
hour
that
or an
too.
hour. I mean like 30 minutes because you could get very sick.
Yeah, milk goes bad fast. Okay.
Yes.
Ask your friend. I already read that. Stryker did manhandle Fizz twice, though. Sure, but well, Ozzy doesn't know that. And I don't think Fizz told him about it, but, like, if it's any consolation, I feel like Fizz thought Stryker was dead at first. Because Stryker got, like, you know, exploded a little at first, and then we didn't see him for, like, a year. But, like, I don't know. That's just I'm like bullshitting. I've been talking for hours. That's what happened to me too. Oh no, I'm sorry. Have either of you ever worked in the food industry? If so, did you or someone you know sabotage the
My
food?
mom? No, my mom has not sabotaged food, but my mom worked in, I'm not gonna say the name of the store. It's a candy store. It's a big candy store.
Candy store.
It's, the colors are, absent of color, that it's white and black.
White and black.
If anybody knows what that is, I can DM
I know
it to see.
yeah, DM it to me. I'm curious.
It starts with an S.
Starts with an S. For some reason, my mind went to Sephora, and I was like, "That's not a candy store."
Starts with an S. It starts with an S, and it's only 3 letters. Technically an apostrophe S.
Yeah, send it to me.
think.
I don't know what you're talking about. I worked at Taco Bell, and my coworkers.
Anyways, my mom's worked for that candy company before.
Oh God.
And, no, you're not allowed to sabotage food. You will get in so much trouble and fired
well,
immediately.
you're gonna hate this next comment, Zane.
I've had friends that worked at Domino's and Pizza Hut and things like that too, and yeah, no, you get in a lot of trouble.
It says, so apparently they said, I worked at Taco Bell and, uh-oh. VR chat just crashed. Hold on, chat. I need to fix that. Uh-oh. Sorry. You guys can still hear me, just, you're gonna have to wait a minute, because oh, I'm back. Okay. That's good. Zane? Is he still here? I hope he's still here. Hold on. Hello? Hello. Sorry, it kicked me for some reason.
Their friends used
Yeah,
to
I was about to
fucking
read
what
that.
at Taco Bell?
Okay. I worked at Taco Bell and my coworkers used to spit loogies into the food of the
That's
folks that were
terrible.
eating to see if they would know it. Yeah, they should get fired for that, because that's...
Fire.
I don't really want to go into
Bro.
depths of what a loogie is, but it's the thing where you snot and spit. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
And like the fact that they did that at Taco Bell, no less. Like, I mean, considering Taco Bell, they probably didn't notice, but like that's fucked up. Like, I'm sure a lot of people got
That
food
makes me
poisoning from
sick
that.
to my stomach.
Yeah, that's not good. That's really bad. I hope your friends,
Bro,
like,
I'm just a little guy.
or not your friends. I hope your coworkers got fired for that, because that's really bad. Like, it doesn't matter how shitty the company is. You don't do that.
That's so gross.
That's fucked up.
There's a video of somebody on TikTok that like went to McDonald's and got a hamburger, and like literally like it looked like somebody put something not nice in there from bodily fluids.
Ugh.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not good. The only other thing I've heard about is the fucking, like, KFC rats.
Yeah, the pizza rat.
The pizza
but
rat.
that's New York.
I hope they got
fucking Burger King foot lettuce.
Burger King food lettuce. I hope they got jail time. That was ages ago. Yeah, I mean, well, I don't know if you can get jail time for it, but you can definitely get, like...
You can get fined.
You can get fined,
and you're not
yeah.
allowed to work in the food industry anymore.
Yeah. Also, to answer a question,
You lose your license.
I've never had, like, a physical job. but I don't want to work in the fast food industry. My last resort, like it's a last resort if you can't find a job anywhere else, but I've heard stories from friends who have worked there. I cannot handle that environment.
Video game store.
The video game store, yes, the video game store we cannot disclose for, I'm assuming legal reasons on Zane's end.
So I'm just more concerned because it's like I may go back at some point.
I've never heard of that candy store.
When you start talking about them, you know, I don't work for them anymore. But you know, sometimes they're like, "Hey, you said this one thing about us.
Right.
You said our name.
Yeah, they don't like
You're
that.
in trouble." I'm like, "But I don't work there anymore." And they're like, "No, but you said our name." And I'm like, okay." So I'd just rather play it safe than sorry. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fair. Also, that candy store you sent me, the chocolates look familiar, but I don't think I've ever seen that before, or I've never heard of it before.
They're the ones that hand out the free lollipops.
There's a lot of places that do that.
Oh.
But
I didn't realize that.
and not just candy stores too, like doctors' offices do that, banks do that, but like
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. These are the ones that look like little rectangles, and they're
yeah, I saw
lollipops.
pictures of it. I never saw lollipops though, but like yeah, I've never heard of that before.
Maybe they're more like caramel, but like gone up.
They did
know.
worse on very rare occasion. Why the hell were they working in fast food to begin with if they were doing this shit? Like
that's how you lose your food handler's license.
Yeah, that's
bro.
bad. That's really bad. Like imagine like
That's
bro,
really yucky.
You got to think about like okay, even if it's like some, you know, bitchy ass Karen on the other end, like don't do that. You know, you can be an asshole to them, but like don't fuck up the food. The food didn't do anything wrong, man. It's just trying to exist. All right, let me see if I can change the subject. Every time that happens, like I don't know if you and Heather saw this, but they were talking about the Dark Harvest episode of Invader Zim earlier and how like a
Oh, I saw that.
yeah, that was fucked up. Okay, let me think about what's another question I can ask. Let me think. Do you have questions, Sunday?
How has your stream been going?
It's been all right. The
good.
viewpoint keeps like going up and down because I think the highest we got was like 8 viewers. It's at 4 right now though. But there were a lot of people talking about Moxieverse earlier.
Oh yeah, I bet.
You're. Let me see what else I can ask.
Moxieverse.
Yeah, I don't think everybody finished answering that one question, but like, I like hearing people's opinions because Twitter is a minefield, but for some reason when it's like one-on-one, it's like calmer, if that makes sense. I don't know.
Twitter?
No, just talking about opinions of like Hell of a Boss and stuff. Cause like.
Oh, it cut out a little bit.
Oh, it did?
Wait, uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Can you hear me?
There she goes.
Oh no. Wait.
See?
Can you hear me?
I think she crashed.
I didn't
Wait,
crash. Can he not hear me?
Uh-oh.
I think he crashed. I can still.
VR chat's being schmelly.
I can hear. Can he not hear me? Oh, yep, there it goes. All right, well, I guess VR chat's crashing tonight. I didn't even see that. Let's talk about the bite of 87. Oh man, was that the bite of 87? Okay, yeah, there we go. That was weird. Gotta run up the stairs again. Yeah, you were talking to me, but you couldn't hear me, I guess. Like you were, yeah, you were still moving for me though. Someone said talk about the bite of 87.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I don't know what
Fitness Grand Pacer
the Fitness Grand Pacer does. I'm still hyped for Moxverse episode 2. Yeah, I'm excited for that one. Two. I mentioned earlier I'm excited about it because I get to finally introduce Jazz, and there was a comment that got a little bit too close to story plot, and I couldn't say anything, so I just kind of sat there like, I'll remember it. C will remember that. Let's see. I already asked like something. Favorite episode. I guess like favorite has-been episode. Let's do that. Yeah.
Ew.
Chat, what's your favorite has-been episode? Also, Zane, what's your favorite has-been episode? Because now you're here.
Let me think.
Egg rolls,
Okay,
full
so
shrimp. Oh, nice.
there's episode. I like the songs. I
Mhm.
think more than the episodes.
Okay.
And I have this feeling in my gut that I'm gonna like season 2 a lot more than season 1. I always end up liking, because I always end up liking season 2s better than season 1.
Did that happen
That's
with
just how it is for me.
was that with Hell of a Boss for you or no?
100%.
See,
On
okay,
almost every show that I like,
I gotta
like
say
season
something
2
that's
more.
really interesting to me because like every other person I've
You
talked,
say that, I'll Google all the episodes of Has-Been.
yeah, every other person I've spoken to says that like they don't. Well, most people say they hate season 2 of Hell of a Boss, and it doesn't make sense to me because like a lot of people
They
think
hate it.
yeah, a lot of people just really like they love season 1 because they think it was like the best season ever. And then I guess like
because they changed narrative.
that's what everyone keeps saying, but like I don't think they really did.
So they went from goofy, silly, haha, murder people imps to serious. They have lives and depth and personality, which
right.
I enjoy.
Yeah, no, I
and
like
people
that.
don't like that.
It's stupid because
don't
like,
like
well, it's
it.
not stupid. Like, okay,
Right?
I don't want to call people stupid, but like,
Yeah.
obviously, because I have close friends who feel this way about it, and that's fine. But on my own accord, I think it's weird because like, you know, I don't see that. Like, I like that they're going into depth about it because like, I actually saw like a comment. Or not a comment, it was like a tweet earlier where it was like, so Viv like got a little bit inspired by BoJack Horseman, I think. And for anyone who's seen BoJack Horseman, you know that BoJack, like, as a character, he gets like he goes on a slow path at like, but it's not till like the end of the series, because overall he just does shitty things, and he kind of doesn't really get any like, you know, not remorse, but like he doesn't really learn from it until much later, and he keeps making bad decisions and stuff, and like, you know, he's a shitty character, and like, you know, overall, but like the show itself is really good, and they don't try to make people like you know, forgive him. Like they're like, yeah, you did shitty things, so you're gonna suffer the consequences of it. And someone mentioned that like Viv saw a character in BoJack who doesn't try to change at all and just keeps fucking up, and wanted to make characters who start off not great, but they learn from their mistakes and they go on paths to redemption. And that's mostly with Stolitz, and I love that. Because like I think you and I had a conversation about Stolitz once where like
We did.
around like Apology Tour. I'm happy bringing that up
Yes.
again because like, you know, I'm glad someone finally agrees with me because like everyone keeps talking about how they don't like him anymore.
They're both in the wrong, and they're learning from it. And look
Yeah.
at the latest episodes; they're doing so good. I'm so proud of them.
Yay! Okay.
Yay!
Let me catch up on chat real quick before we continue. I don't
Okay.
necessarily have a favorite episode of Hasbro. Okay, that's all right. I prefer season 1 of
I
Hell of a
like the
Boss. Season
songs.
2 is good now. The songs are good. The songs are so good. I can't. Okay, I'm gonna say this now. So the music awards, Trolls did win that, and like, listen,
Oh yeah.
I saw Band Together. That's my favorite movie in the entire franchise. So like, there's some like if they chose the songs of like Better Place and Watch Me Work, totally deserved. Those songs are really good.
Yeah.
But like it would have been nice if Has Been One too. I don't know why Wish was there though. Like how the fuck did Wish get
No.
There's like 50 different videos of like fixing Wish's lyrics because they're all dog shit, and I'm like, what? How did Wish get up there? Watch out, world, here I are.
And I don't even make you pay rent. Like what? The
Okay. We should watch Wish and Call one day.
I haven't seen it yet. We should.
We need to.
Can we just watch it and just? It's. I already know it's such a trash movie.
We will, yeah. I watched it by myself once. It's so confusing. I'm
boy.
really pissed off at the ending, and you'll see why. Okay. Let me look at.
I've read not a read. Oh my god, I've seen a synopsis of the entirety of it, and it's basically like, here's the plot line, and then when you get to the end, it's like everything that these people desired and all their hopes and dreams. Yeah, they just don't fucking care, and I'm like,
Yep.
what?
It's stupid. But that's not the reason I hate it. You'll know it's related to that. But like, yeah, you'll see.
Okay.
Okay, let me look again.
We'll have a movie day soon.
Yeah, movie day. I want to watch Wicked with somebody because I've been meaning to watch that.
Yeah.
I feel like Rue would like that one. Okay.
Rue saw Wicked in
Oh, he
theaters,
saw it
so
already?
would-
Alright. Yeah.
Yeah, he was visiting his family, and they were having like a family day, and they all went out. And
Oh,
he
that's
said his
nice. Cool. Yeah, I really want to see it. Okay. I hate how everyone is hating on Hellboss season. Yeah, it's weird. Like, there were so many people that loved it, and then they just kind of fell out of it. And, like, that's fine, but it's just sad to me. That's just me, though. What if... What does that say? What if it was changed to a lesser key of Soul of Yaoi fanfiction? Oh, no.
Yo, the Dubs! The Dubs! The Yowie
The
fanfiction!
Dubs! That's not why I'm laughing, but, like... Zane, do you know, Demonology lesson? Do you know what the Lesser Key of Solem is?
Nope.
Okay, so it is a book, I have this book, actually. It's a, kind of like a, I don't really know. It's like a spell book, but at the same time, it has list of all of the Goetic demons in it. So, like, all of their sigils, their numbers, and just kind of backgrounds and general info. Stolas is in there. So it's like, that's what Stolas and like all the Ars Goetia were based off of originally, because they're demons from Christian mythology, and there's a lot of books about it. One of the VAs in Shifting Fate, Heather's thing, Dutchman, he's like really into this stuff, so he referred to me a lot of demonology books that I want to buy, because like I like going into mythology stuff, but I learned like a lot of interesting things about them, and they're things that do apply to Hell of a Boss sometimes, because like Viv did her fucking homework with the Goetias, because like you know, Stolas, like in demonology, he, you know, researches the stars and plants and stuff like that, and that they add those into the show. Andrialphus is like seen as a peacock in the mythology, so that's why they made him a peacock. Same thing with Stolas, like he's either an owl or a raven. What's another one? Visago, he's not like a parrot, but he was portrayed as a man, I think. But he's known to like seek out like hidden treasures and you know, other stuff like that. What's another Goetia that we've seen? Paimon is like, yeah, he's a great king of hell. He has like a lot of different forms. There's other stuff they don't really touch up on, but like I think Osmodius is like, he has a sigil. Like I think my girlfriend and I once did like a whole catalog of them, and we were like, I think we cataloged Osmodius as an Ars Goetia, but I'm not 100% sure. He's considered a deadly sin, but so it's like, I don't know, but it's interesting. But yeah, like I'm always excited when they introduce a new Goetia, because like they had a lot of them in the Court of Mastermind, and they were all like different designs, so like I could kind of tell what each one was just by looking at them. But I was also scared because I was like, I hope none of these are my OCs that I've made, and one of them probably is. Okay, let me read the chat real fast because somebody was saying hi to me.
Okay.
But yeah, demonology stuff is fun. I like that. I hope they go more into the wildlife of hell. I want to see them critters. Yeah, I want to see the we've only seen like really the hell hogs and like the rats recently. It's mostly like, from what I've seen with the hell animals, they have like a shit ton of extra eyes, and they just look like really scary, but it's cool. I love the horses though. The horses are awesome.
Yeah, horses.
Fan, I want to probably say, oh, it's one of the animators from Moxieverse. Hello. Hi, Knight. How are you doing? Do people really want an episode formulatic of a show where the characters do the same thing over and over again for 4 straight seasons? Yes. That's what it feels like.
Yes.
And it's kind of stupid. And that's why they made... It's why they made the shorts.
SpongeBob.
That's why people like SpongeBob. It's not stupid. Okay, I keep saying stupid. I'm sorry.
Lick. L-I-C-K.
What do you mean lick sponge? What?
That's why people lick SpongeBob.
I'm not gonna comment on that further. Moving on. I don't know. Okay, anyway. That's why people lick SpongeBob. What? I hope YouTube doesn't take that the wrong way. Okay.
No.
Let me think. Somebody spelled your name wrong. It says
okay.
Z-A-I-N instead of Z-A-N-E.
Z-A-N-E.
Yeah, but yeah, no, it's kind of weird because, like, that's the reason they made the shorts, because they were like, hey, funny comedy stuff. They said, oh yeah, do you play Outer Wilds, Zane? Do you know what that is?
I saw that in the chat, and I started Googling it, and then I added it to my wish list on Steam. It looks interesting.
It looks
it says it's a game that's stuck in like a 22-minute loop every time the sun goes down or something, and I was like, oh, that sounds cool, so I added it to my wish list.
Oh, nice. Yeah, this one person was trying to get me to
play
play
that
it
on stream one day. Good job, chat. You suggested a game that looks really interesting to me, so I might play it on stream one day.
Yeah. No. Oh, those two have beef in the chat apparently. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I don't seem to recall Paimon being Stolas' father in this. Well, no, they take narrative choices or artistic liberties with it. Because, like, that's the thing about mythology. You have, like, you can be faithful to the original source, but you can also just do your own thing with it. Because, like, that's something I'm going to do in Creators, because there are going to be mythology figures in there, and I want to, like, fuck around with it.
Bark.
But... yeah, no, like, I think they just did that for the narrative. But I like that it's interesting, because for a while, like, before the circus came out, I thought Stolas was, like, thousands of years old. And then they were like, no, that's how the heirs are born. And then it made sense, because, like, why else would Via have been born? Like, he doesn't, like, Stolas isn't gonna die, but, like, to have more, you know, demons in power, it would make sense. And, like, more people to inherit the magics.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and he's also like a higher rank up, so like it would make sense for that. Why did the music stop? Turn back on, please. It'll turn back on eventually, I think. It loops. I don't like silence.
Turn back on right now, music.
You'll turn back on. What the fuck?
I'll yell at it for you.
Okay.
You turn back on, music. I know there's a thing over here.
Yeah, see if that does anything. Okay.
On loop.
All right. Yeah, so we'll just
looping.
Yeah, we'll just wait. Okay. I lost my place. Oh yeah. Never mind. I need a whole show on Eminem. I don't care. That's kind of what Moxieverse is, to be honest. Ignorant. I hear Blitz is sexually attracted to her. Okay. Who was the one that said that one thing in the chat? Were you the one that said, did Blitz think Verosico was a horse? Did you say that?
Yeah, that's for the dubs.
Oh, shit.
I did. I was the one. I went to. No, it's okay.
Okay.
You know, I think all of us are in agreement. We don't mind like sharing anything for the dubs.
Okay.
And if people are interested in that, like, we can explain the process on that. I'm hoping somebody asks a question in the comments one day and is like, how does this work?
Yeah.
Or if we live stream something for the dubs,
that would be really funny if we live streamed a dub.
We have to. So everything is improv, and I'll say it here just very briefly. But we have to have something to go off of, or it's just not gonna work. So we were trying to, because we have to write the songs in advance. Obviously, like we can't improv an entire song, and sometimes like if they're short, sure. Like see fucking improv the entire Chaz time, which you guys will see soon. I just need to do the thumbnail and then it's uploaded.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna love it. Things like that. But when it comes to like big, like 5-minute to 6-minute songs, yeah, we have to write them. So
I think we just ended up writing like
with Ozzy's. We couldn't figure out what the gimmick was going to be for Verosicas because we haven't had a Verosica episode. So I had to go to the bathroom, and so I come back upstairs after like pissing and having an epiphany, and I fucking realized, I was like, guys, what if Blitzo was only with Verosica because he thought she was a horse? And the chat just goes dead silent, and all of a sudden I hear Jay go say, what the fuck, Zane? So, yeah, fun fact
about my friend group. Oh yeah, did you guys see the message I said earlier on the stream.
On stream?
Yeah, I was talking about like my intrusive thoughts, and then I was like talking about how like, hey, you guys are great. I love you guys.
Oh wait, is it on my stream or is it on?
It's on this stream. Yeah, it's a bit farther back.
Not know.
Oh, I'll show you later then if I can find it. But yeah, no. Fun fact about this friend group. Me and Toxic J are like the only asexual people in it. So, one time I was on vacation and I couldn't join chat because I was in the car and the service was terrible. But they were cooking a song in there for like the clown bitch one, I think. And so then I joined and they were like, see, read this song we wrote. And it was the most vulgar thing I have ever read in my entire life. And I was like, what the fuck is this? And they were just like, did you like it? And the worst part was like, the worst part is like, I have to sing it. I'm
so sorry.
Cause I'm one of the glam sisters in that dub, and I was just sitting there like, what is this?
Cooked.
You did, but at what cost? At what cost did you cook Sunday? Like, honestly.
Cooked.
You cook, yeah. I think I did a read through of the Aussies one, and I kept.
All your credit cards out.
Stop! We can't do that for YouTube. I'm gonna get banned. All right. Anyway, okay.
Yes, I do know all the words because me and Jay wrote them.
Good lord. Don't look. My favorite, I think, is the mastermind one because I keep singing that one
it's
bit.
Gonna be so good.
I love men. All right.
Yeah.
Don't look Don't look anything up.
Ready. Chat's not ready for that. Oh no, she timed out. They can't hear it. Oh wait. Yeah, wait. They can still hear me.
Oh,
okay.
Did I crash again? Oh shit. All right, I'll still read chat if I crash.
Guess what? Wait, I don't know the mastermind thing for everything.
Oh no.
Stolas in the dubs. Stolas.
You guys are never gonna know what he said. You'll never know. You'll never know what he said. Okay. We searched through the internet for this time to play Outer Wilds. Yeah, to play it, I can understand be pretty, especially to tame a horse. I don't think Blitz is sexually attracted to horses. That's kind of like he likes horses, but you know, I don't know about that, chat. Saying it was really funny. Hold on.
I hope
No, you want to know what happened? It did.
When I said Stolas.
It did. So like. I saw you like get up to the thing and you were like, guys, listen to me. The dubs stole us, and then it said VR chat timed out.
I'm so happy that it did that, and I was sitting here and I was going, you know what? I'm never gonna tell them. They're just gonna have to watch them.
I said that earlier too. I was like, you're never gonna know what he said, chat. You're never gonna hear the end of that.
Oh my god, that was amazing.
It's a surprise tool that will help us later.
Like
Yeah, that happened.
You guys are just gonna have to watch the dubs.
Okay. Is Heather coming, by the way? Because it's been a while.
She's talking to people right now.
Okay.
In her house.
Oh, in her house. I was gonna check VR chat.
Yes. No, she's talking to
oh, the music
members
came back.
of the household right now.
It was overlapping my Pokemon music. I had to fix that. Okay. There we go. I am somewhat ace. I only had one crush as a kid on Invader Zim. Okay, so here's the thing, chat. Asexual lesson. Asexual does not mean...
Asexual lesson?
Asexual lesson, yeah. It doesn't mean that you don't have sexual attraction to someone, because there are asexuals who are in relationships. I say this as one in a relationship. But asexual just means... Or what it means to me, basically, is no sex. Don't like sex. Like,
yes.
You can be intimate with people, and you can have your own way of being intimate, but usually asexuality means that you don't like the idea of sex, and you don't like having sex, but that doesn't mean you're, like,
you can
romance repulsed.
You can be aromantic and have a partner.
Yeah. Yeah, there's different ways about it. I used to think I was aromantic for a while, but I know I'm bisexual now. But yeah, that's the thing about asexual stuff. Cause like, yeah, that was my whole life. I keep thinking I'm reading something and then I'm not. I just think tech is going too fast and too far. I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah. Damn that economy. Okay.
Damn that economy.
Phase
I don't know
away.
what the chat said.
I don't know either. I guess I am aromantic. I only wanted a relationship with Zim. Interesting. I wanted a relation. I'm gonna very quick disclaimer for chat because I do not feel this way now. When I was a kid, I had a massive crush on Dipper Pines, and then
You know what? Fair.
and as I got older, I
As
started.
did I when I was a child.
Yo, let's go. And as I got,
I wanted to be Dipper.
and I wanted, yeah, no, right? That's what happened. Cause like,
and then I was like, Mom, guess what? I'm trans.
you know, I kinned him for a while. Before that, I started to crush on one of his uncles as I got older.
Hey yo.
So yeah, that's what happened. Speaking of the trans thing, I'm gonna be kind of vague about this, because it's like sort of personal, but like, or actually, you know what? I'm gonna wait, cause like I've got questions and I don't really want to talk about it on chat on stream.
So if you want to talk to me, I'm gonna be awake.
Yeah, bet. I'm probably gonna. I said I was gonna end the stream around like, I want to say like 2:30ish, maybe later, cause like I wasn't really planning.
Uno?
Oh god, no, cause it's gonna make me download things. Cause like
no, on VR chat.
Oh, on VR chat. Maybe not, cause it has that whole like walking thing and it's kind of tiring. Another time though. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, cause like I didn't think you were gonna join, and then it was like near the end, and it was like, oh, Zane's here. So like now I have someone to talk to. Not that chat isn't there, of course. I just meant like in VR chat.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to stream without like the gang.
Yeah, that's what happens in my Breath of the Wild, not Breath of the Wild, my Tears of the Kingdom streams, because, you know, sometimes I do get the ball rolling and I start talking to myself, but there was one stream where I was alone for a long time, and I just got really tired. And I was like, because like nobody was really talking, so I just kind of was like, I'm just gonna end the stream early. Those streams are on temporary hiatus, by the way, chat. My Switch is currently broken, so I can't really stream. Or technically, the Joy-Con is broken. I can still use the Pro Controller, but I don't want to.
No.
I still think it would be nice if it ended. Wait, what are you talking about? To help him. Oh, they're talking about their relationship with their hypothetical relationship with Zim. Hold on. I only wanted a relationship with Zim to help him end Oh my lord. I still think it would be nice if it ended, but I enjoy air conditioners, so I no longer want humanity to end fully.
Damn. Shout out to air conditioners.
Shout out to imagine that air conditioners were the thing that saved humanity. Holy shit.
Damn.
That's really funny.
Shout out to air conditioners.
Shout out to air conditioners. My fan is currently broken, so it's hot in my room
Kiss
right
your
now.
Air conditioners before you go to bed, chat.
Kiss your air conditioners. They will blow a puff of air onto you as a thanks. Oh man, how many people? Oh, we got 5 people now. Damn. I can start to feel my throat like getting to that point, so I'm probably not going to be able to talk tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I'll be right back. Actually, I said I would stop when the water runs out, but I want to keep talking, so I'm gonna sneak downstairs and get more water.
Chat?
Yes, please do. And if I leave again, then like just find me in like the spawn point.
Yeah, you're probably at the entrance.
Okay. So yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay. Hi, chat. Hi, chat.
Please stop.
How are you?
And
You wanna talk about I'm on YouTube. I gotta not be my silly little Twitch guy that I am. You wanna talk about oh my god, I can't think. you want I can say this because of the dubs. You wanna talk about Stolas's yaoi fanfiction? It's should I put episode 1 in the chat? So, okay, I don't know if you guys have seen the dubs, but I'm not a voice actor, but most of my friends are. So everybody was like, "Zane, just do your best." And now we found out that I can kind of sound like Pom Pom from Honkai Star Rail, which is cool. But a lot of the time I do like the world's shittiest Stolas impression, and so we'll go on the dubs, and I'll just be there, and so it's just me talking about yaoi fanfiction the entire time, because of the little like bit that we've committed to for each character, and what just builds upon like of the most random shit we say in those things.
Alright, I'm back. Hello.
That's all I can think I was about to say.
What are we talking about?
I started talking about how I'm stupid I was trying to think about something silly, and then I was like, what can I talk about on YouTube because I'm not on Twitch? And I was like, the yaoi fanfiction.
The yaoi.
Stolas in the tubs. So
Yeah,
I just
those
started
are
yapping.
those are all on Heather's channel, so we could probably link those at some point. Oh, someone mentioned Honkai. I heard about the Star Rail. Have you heard about Love Town? People stuck people being stuck in a train forever. Suffering, unable to die in an eternal
stuck
second.
on the train is Pom Pom.
The fuck
But
is
not
love?
everybody else isn't stuck on the train. They use the Astral Express to travel.
I think they're talking about something else. But like suffering, unable to die in an eternal second. Jesus. That doesn't sound very lovely. I'm tired. You know, let Pom Pom go outside, let them touch grass. Wasn't asking what if, I was asking so what. I keep asking. Oh yeah, Zane, I talked about this earlier. Have you do you know what Kid Nation is?
That sounds so familiar.
It was this fucking like reality show where they brought all these kids to like this old-timey western town and made them basically like live there for like weeks.
I remember that.
Yeah, right.
And then they like would throw like literally like eat all the chips and like drink all the soda, and then they like made a mess, and then they started like some of the older kids would start cleaning it up, and some of the other kids were, like, crying, and then some of the other kids were like actually like it was like, I swear to God, it was like a social experiment to see if Lord of the Flies was fucking real.
Yeah, it was fucked up.
Yeah, Lord of the Flies is fucking crazy, and I'm pretty sure they got inspiration from that book.
Is it like, is it about stranding children? I've never read it.
Lord of the Flies is about, there being, like, a airplane wreck or a shipwreck, and all the kids survive, and they, like, end up on this island, and they have to, like, okay, so they have to, like, figure out how to, like, take care of themselves, and they don't think help is coming. Like, they try to set up, like, they try their best as, like, 8-year-olds and 10-year-olds.
Oh, damn.
Set up, yeah, they're young. So they set up, like, fires and stuff, and they're trying to, like, you know, do, like, the best they can and find food, and they're trying. And there's this one kid that's got asthma, and the whole, like, shtick of the book is, like, sucks to your asthma, because all, like, that's what they say in the book a lot, because, this one kid's, like, he's a little shit. And the kid that's got the asthma, because they keep calling him Piggy, he ends up fucking dying! And by the time he's been dead for, like, a couple of days, like, finally, like, the ship comes and saves them.
Dude, that's fucked up.
It's a crazy... I had to read that in high school.
Bro, I read Hunger Games.
In high school?
Well, not in high school. No, I read Hunger Games... No. I didn't read Hunger Games in high school, Zane. I read Hunger Games in middle school. Or even or maybe elementary school. My memory's kind of fuzzy, but, like... me and my one friend used to be obsessed with it when we were younger. And I still have the books.
It's a good series.
Yeah.
There's a lot more, like, I think the series, like, okay, so I didn't read it, but I have Book Boyfriend, so Book Boyfriend read it, of course, and so he shared with me, like, all of the stuff that happened in Hunger Games, and there's so much more stuff, like, in the actual series than there is the movies, and the books, 100% better than the movies. I mean, the movies are good, but they leave out so much important stuff, especially with Finnick.
I remember him. Sort of. Had to misspell it. No,
Finna go there.
Yeah. How many people we got? We got 5. Holy shit. 5. So I asked favorite Hasman earlier. What's another question I can ask? I'm trying to get as many hell of a questions as I can right now. Favorite has-been song, chat. What's your favorite has-been song? I know you like songs. What's your favorite has-been song?
I like the last song, and I like
The finale.
Hell's Greatest Dad, and I like Out for Love.
Out for Love is good. Yeah. I like mostly all of them, but I think my favorite ones are like Stayed Gone, Hell's Greatest Dad, and I do really like the finale. I'm gonna say this too. I like what's the song? The one with Vaggie and Carmilla. Not Out for Love, it's the other one. Whatever It Takes, that one. I actually like that song. And a lot of people don't like that song, but I like that song. I also really like You Didn't Know, that's a good one. Stayed Gone, but Alistair's part in the end, yeah. I was gonna make a joke just now, but I stopped myself. Don't worry about it, chat. Let's Begin. Let's Begin by Alistair. Yes, my favorite has-been song.
I can't remember the words. I'd stayed gone, something to
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that was a pretty easy one. Saying, I want Blitz to get stole.
What? What does it say?
Read the chat.
Oh,
I don't want
no.
to say it. Read the chat.
Oh,
I'm crying.
Okay, wait.
I'm crying.
I want Blitz to get Stolas pregnant with Owl Imp. Hey, yo. You know what? You're fair for that.
Yeah,
You know what,
it's
chat?
just it caught me off guard a
getcha.
little bit. As someone who made us
Emprig-
Emprig stole, that seems to be the theme on
You
Twitter.
know what?
There's a okay, there's like a drawing prompt we going around called Egg Prig. And it's like it's a bunch of prompts of like egg pregnant Stolas and Blitz.
Oh.
And like that's a
Okay.
frequent theme on there. I don't care. It's
Okay.
fine for me. Like as someone who made a
Yeah,
Stolitz kid,
you-
like yeah. People like what they like. It's whatever.
I like representation when it's trans men, obviously, being a trans man.
Yeah.
When it's like this is a this person was what's it? I'm blanking on my words because it's literally 11:30. This person was assigned male at birth, and this person was assigned male at birth. And then pregnant. I'm like, okay.
I don't know
you
if I
know,
can say that on
That's
on YouTube.
That's okay, but it's not for me.
Same look in chat.
Stolas. Hey, yo, Stolas. Magical cross. Let's go, gamers!
Oh my lord.
You know what? Anything's possible.
Anything's
Anything
possible.
can happen.
I made an anime. Anything can happen. I made an.
I'm so glad you get that reference.
I was talking about
love
Gravity
Zeus.
Falls earlier, yeah. Man, I can't wait
Anything
for
can
the year
happen.
2000.
Every time I say that, nobody fucking knows what I'm talking about.
Anything can happen.
But you get me.
Yeah.
You understand.
You get me. Anything. Oh, wait. No. I can't wait for the
Anything
year
can happen.
2000. Okay. What was I saying else? Oh, yeah. I made an animation of Let's Begin, but Bill Cipher sung it while destroying the town. Oh, damn. There's a lot of, like, when the Book of Bill came out, like, the Okay, you want to know something really funny?
Book
So,
of Bill.
do you know the ship with him and Ford, right?
With Bill and Ford, yes.
Yeah. So, when I was younger, I hated that ship. Like, I didn't like it at all because I was like, no, this is toxic, you know? Bill and Ford, I don't like it. It's not good. And, you know, my girlfriend really liked it. And she was like, yeah, that's fine. But then when the book came out, like, we talked about it more. And it actually ended up being canon, which is kind of funny. So, like, the more I looked into it, I was like, oh, it's like tragic shit. I see. They're still bad for each other, but it was like more of
Did
like
Bill give Ford a little kiss?
he gave him more than a kiss, Zane. it's like when you have it's like a pen pal, but like bro worships the fucking pen pal, and like essentially what I read, because like there's bits of Ford's journal in there, but it's like without giving too much away, essentially he's like, I'm a nerd, and you know, no one in this town understands me or my research, but then my muse spoke to me, and this guy, let me tell ya, and he goes on for a while, and like
In the book?
in the book, yeah, I'll show it to you later. It's really funny.
Oh shit, yeah, because I know they say stuff in the series, but
No,
if it
the
goes in
book's
depth
like
in the book,
the
oh,
book's
shit.
like going into depth about it, and it's like
Hey,
it's really funny, but like at the same time, like Ford, like hearing it from Ford's perspective is really funny, because there's a bit where the Pines family finds the book and he panics, and like they kind of learn about stuff, and he's like really embarrassed about it, but then he just sees them like laughing and shit, so he's like, okay, I guess it's fine. And he kind of comes to terms with it, and it's really nice. But like but yeah, no, I like started to sort of understand it, and I was like, you know what, I don't really hate this anymore. And my girlfriend was like, what happened? Who are you? And I'm like, no, I'm serious. It's fine now to me. And I
Oh,
was,
Heather's back. Hi, Heather.
Heather, hello, Heather. Is she?
Hi, Heather. She's on my call.
Oh, she's on
in
your
my
call.
ears.
Can she hear me?
Yeah, Heather says she's got to get going.
Oh, okay. Well, if you watched the stream, Heather, thank you for joining, and I hope you had a good birthday. Am I in the wrong place? I'm in the wrong place. Oh, shit. Yep,
I'll
there it
let
is.
her know off stream.
Yeah. Chat, say
You're
happy
welcome.
birthday to Feather Sketch Creations. It is her birthday.
Hey, I'm gonna go over here so you can stream and I can say bye to Heather.
Okay. Yeah. But yes, chat, say happy birthday. Technically, her birthday already happened in my time zone, but, for her, I guess, or, I don't know, just say happy birthday to Heather, chat, because she deserves it. And yeah, she's making an indie show called Elementals of Security, and I voice a character in that show, and it's really cool. It's got a trailer out right now. So just go to her channel and check it out, because it's good. It's a good show. Mine was on Christmas. I wonder about that sometimes with I got a question actually for you. For people who have birthdays on Christmas, did they just get presents for one thing, or did they get them for both? I don't know if that's different for everybody, but like I'm curious about that myself. Like, are the birthdays Christmas themed, or are they like, do you only get presents for Christmas? Do you only get presents for your birthday? Like, I don't know. That's still cool though. Like, it's cool you got separate gifts. Oh damn. Good for you. Yeah, my birthday's in the summer, so it's like summertime. So it really just depends on like what I do for my birthday. I don't know if I'm gonna stream for my birthday this year. I might, but I usually go to a convention, so it's like I'll stream like the day before my birthday. That's usually when I celebrate, the day before my birthday. Because on my actual birthday, I, you know, just do something with my family. Oh, hey.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm back. Hello.
Chat. I can probably do a little bit longer because I'm starting to feel my throat. Like, it's holding out on me. But,
Oh, shit.
yeah, it's starting to get a little weird, so, like, at some point I'm gonna probably go to bed because I need to rest. But I just want to talk for a little bit longer, and then we'll probably end the stream. Is it snowing in your area? I am snowing. It is not snowing in my area. Without giving away my location, I am not getting snow. I wish I was getting snow, though, because I like snow, and it's January,
I live in California. We don't get snow.
Yeah, Zane doesn't care
Unless you live
about...
in the mountains.
Zane doesn't care talking about his location.
I want it to snow. No, I don't care. I live in California. It
Yeah.
does not snow here.
Bro, it feels a bit... Oh, I like the snow, but neighbors don't pick up their dog's poo, and I don't feel like throwing poo at my... What?
Oh, no.
Feels a bit... Don't throw poo at people. That's not okay. Don't do that.
I love YouTube, but sometimes YouTube, you guys are like the most like silliest little fellas I've ever met.
Oh, yeah, a little goofy.
You guys say the silliest little things.
Bro, the stream from you earlier was like the most innuendo full of like fucked up theater kid
yeah,
stuff
Twitch
ever.
is
And then
fun.
my chat's just like, I don't really want to throw poo at my family. I'm not making fun of you guys, chat. Don't worry, you guys are great.
No, you guys are fun. I just think it's funny because you guys are like on like Sigma X Games mode or whatever the cool
Sigma
kids say
X
nowadays.
Games mode.
Because I'm old. I'm 25 and old.
I'm younger than him,
but,
and even I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah. I don't know. You guys are like on whatever the cool kids say nowadays, and Twitch is just like, yeah, we're here. Hello.
Hello. I get called a weird boy IRL, and I get called a psychopath for the cartoons I make. Oh wow. Okay.
Oh no, that's not good.
Yeah. They like it apparently, so like, all right.
They get called weird as in good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get
all right,
that.
there.
I'm
Well,
like
yeah,
that
go
too.
for
I mean,
it.
that's why my username's the way it is.
Yeah. There's a lot. I mean, I got farmer people. I'm gonna probably ask like one more okay. I'm done like asking chat questions, but overall, well, actually, you know what? I'm not done asking chat questions. I'll ask one more.
You know what?
You know what? No. Okay, chat. Last thing for the night. It may branch off into something else, but I'm kind of curious to know, like, I don't really do a lot of community stuff, but like, what are you guys interested in seeing on the channel? Like, mostly, like, I know a lot of you are here for Moxieverse, and I understand that, but like, I'm curious if there's been people following the other projects, because specifically the ones I talked about earlier, because like, I'm really excited for those. I just want to make sure that other people are too. Because like, I'm still gonna do it, obviously, but you know, like, I like it when it's not just the one thing, if that makes sense.
Did you drop? Oh yeah, you did. Barks for creators.
Barks, yeah, I'm really excited about that one.
Barks.
I will make an official announcement on the Instagram very soon. I made that little teaser so far. But outside of that, I want to draw something first, and then we'll do it. But yeah, I used to make Ben 10 get violently ripped apart through transformations. Oh lord, like Ben 10 being burnt.
That's sick! Like werewolf transformations? Oh, that's cool as fuck!
They said they got like him being burnt alive when he turned into Heat Blast, apparently.
Oh wait, that's cool as fuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna show someone that later, actually, because I know a few people who would be interested in that. I like your Moxieverse stuff, and I like the writing art, so I'm here for all the content you make. Oh, I appreciate it. I've only been following for the Moxieverse. Sorry, that's okay. Like, again, if Chad is only following for Moxieverse, that's okay. I'm just asking as a general thing, because, like, you know, I make a lot of stuff, and I want to make sure that everything is equally on the footing. Because, like, the irony about my whole content, I don't know how many people have noticed this, but I have like a very ongoing Undertale motif through my stuff. Like, even if the project isn't Undertale related, like, I use the determination font, I use sound effects, I like use the music a lot, because that's part of my like my Sona's narrative, so I integrate that in my stuff a lot. But like, you know, project wise, it's just whatever I feel like doing. Yeah, no, if there's like anything you guys want to see, like, I'm definitely going to do more streams, because like this one was fun. I just wanted to do this as like a little catching up thing, because it's been a month since I've done another stream.
There she goes.
Oh, did I crash again?
I'm gonna meet you halfway there. I'm gonna go to the entrance.
Okay. There he goes. Oh, Zane, yeah, I did too. Zane, if you play the Outer Wilds, do you plan to stream it? I think he said he was going to try and look it up and stream it. I'll ask him again, but I think he said that already. Oh, you want to sub to his channel? Okay. He streams mostly on Twitch, so I'll ask him if he can send that later. But he doesn't really use YouTube that much, to my knowledge, but I'll ask him. Hold on. Where is he? Zane, chat has a question for you. Let's go back upstairs first. Hold on. Oh, that's not right. Mirror. Okay. So I think it was the Outer Worlds thing again. I think you answered it already, but like, Zane, if you play Outer Worlds, do you plan to stream it? If so, could you leave a link to channel so I can sub?
Yeah. So I go by Oddly Money on everything. It's just the word oddly, and then Monnie, MONNNIE. I'll put my thing in the chat.
Yeah.
This is my YouTube. Well, you'll see me actually drop it.
I said you
but I'll
stream
drop my
mostly.
Twitch.
I said you stream mostly on Twitch. They just said they hate
Yeah.
Twitch.
Fair. I mean, it's you don't have to have an account to watch it. It'll just like if you click it, you'll see me play it.
Yeah.
I don't have money to play it, but it is on my wish list. It looks interesting, so you know that's something I'll play in the future for sure. It looks completely up my alley, so yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you like? Yeah, you could try streaming on YouTube if you want, because like, I think that's why. I think that's why they wanted to check.
I can dual stream.
Oh.
I don't really stream a lot on YouTube just because I keep my YouTube clean. So the thing about Twitch is like, you know, like you can stream, the videos will stay up for a while, and then when like after that time period's gone, they're gone. And because my YouTube's strictly for like my animation content, like I tried to do some stuff on there and then I realized how cluttered it was getting, so I just try to keep all my stuff like organized. Yeah, like if you're not super up for watching on Twitch, even if you're like, no, I don't want an account, like you don't have to have an account to watch the streams.
Yeah.
But even if you're like adamant, like no, like I still appreciate the suggestion because it looks like a game like that I'm totally gonna play. So.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I don't really like Twitch that much, mostly just because I don't understand it. One day I'll probably figure it out and then I'll start streaming on there, but for now I just prefer streaming on YouTube because it's a format that I understand. And you know, like I've already set up my whole OBS with it because for a while I used to use Streamlabs, and then like I think somebody told me Streamlabs was like not good anymore, so I think switched over.
It was either one of the streamers I know or somebody that like knows the programs really, really, really well. I remember that conversation. I was there, but I can't remember who it was.
Yeah, I don't know either. But I switched back to OBS because I didn't realize that you could do all these different things with the format, and then I was like, oh, I could have done this the whole fucking time. Oh, they said, oh, you make animations? I'll check them out. Yeah, I was about to plug you real quick. Zane makes real. Oh, Jesus, Robin like faced into the wall for a minute. Okay, Zane makes really good VTubers. Go commission him. He makes really good VTubers.
I made my own VTuber.
He does,
I'm
and
making C's.
They're really nice. Yes, you are making man. I can't wait to use her. But yes, he go support his stuff because he makes really cool things. And he's also, I was about to say,
proof of concept on the 11th.
he has indie show he's doing. I already plugged Heather's, but yeah. He's doing a show called Kitsune Kiss. I voice a child in that, but everyone else is voice. Yeah, but other cast member very cool. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. But like yeah, go watch his stuff too when that comes out. That'd be cool.
The 11th chat. The 11th.
Oh, they just subbed to you.
Proof of concept. The 11th. Oh, thank you.
Bart.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out for the 11th proof of concept.
Proof of concept. I mentioned earlier to chat, that after I'm done with all the fan project stuff, this is like near future things, I do plan to make an indie show, because I have a concept that I'm thinking about, and I can't really get into it because it's still very rough and it's like not plot process, but essentially, I'm gonna give you guys more chat, but three words for context: detective, possibly space, and demons. Detective, yes, it is that kind of little thing. It's gonna be like kind of a serious. It's got a little bit of Hell of a Boss inspiration, mostly just out of the mythology aspect. But like outside of that, it's gonna be like kind of serious. But like, I don't know. I'm gonna work through it. What? Oh, you said oh. What happened? I
had one of those like the fucking loading screen in my brain when you said hell of a boss, and then I went oh. that's all that was.
That's okay. They just went. I was a child once. Those was some days of existence. Yeah. I mentioned that too.
Child once.
We were all children once. It's so funny when like I see older people going like I hate children. Like bro, you were a child once. Shut up. I don't know. If it's the whole thing with generation gaps is funny to me because like, you know, there's people that are older than us, like these kids these days with their streamers and their YouTubers and their
YouTube
and
the news
and the news. Like there's people like that are like, you know, kind of, you know, judgmental of our generation. We're both Gen Z, by the way, but like, but then meanwhile we're like judgmental of Gen Alpha, which is funnier because it's like, you know, those little kids with their Rizzes and their Gyots and their skibbity toilets. I don't know what the fuck they're saying anymore. And like,
but then people like wouldn't know what I'm going for.
Yeah.
And people have no idea what the fuck that is.
Yeah, no. I don't.
Scat man, like nobody knows what that
you know
is
what's,
unless you're from that generation.
You know what's like really awkward for me? The like excuse me, my throat. It's whenever like I see like an adult and a Gen Alpha kid together in something and they're like talking. Like I saw this one, I think it was his dad or something, I don't know. This one little kid was with his dad and they were like eating, and then the kid was like yo, these dumplings are fire, and his dad looked at him and was like, what did you say? And he was like, oh, it's slang for that. And then the dad tried to copy it and was like, yeah, these dumplings are fire. And the kid gave him the most like judgmental look ever, just staring at him. And I'm like, dude, he's trying at least. But it's that whole mentality with the kids where they're like, oh, my parents like it, so I don't think it's cool anymore. Like, I've seen that all the time. It's really funny, but it's kind of sad, actually. Because it's like, it's under the impression that adults aren't allowed to like things that are like kind of childish. Like, I'm 21 and I still like My Little Pony. Because, like, that show...
I'm 25 and I still have My Little Pony OCs.
Yeah, me too. Like, that show outside of Steven Universe and Gravity Falls, that show fucking raised me. Like, I cried in the finale because that was what I grew up with. What else we got here? I was a grouchy old man since I was 9. I hated my classmates. I was scared of older children when I was a kid because they always seemed so tall and big and scary to me. And then I became that age and I was like, man, I feel the same. I don't understand. Our dislike of Gen Alpha is justified, and I will tell you one more thing. I will hate the generation after that even more. I'm just scared for Gen Beta. What? That's why I'm cause like my problem with Gen Alpha isn't even about like their lingo or whatever. My problem is that they're not really gonna know how to do things. And also, like, this is just my opinion, but like, it feels like Gen Z was the last generation to be fully nurtured like a normal person. 'Cause like, you know, we didn't grow up with like AI stuff, and like we you know, played with toys when we were kids. We didn't go to Sephora's and fuck around with like their testing products. 'Cause like I keep hearing these things about like these younger girls that they act like adults and stuff, and it's really weird to me. 'Cause like I don't understand it. Like the whole thing with like the preppy stuff is just like, you're too young for that. Like, I don't know, it's just, it bothers me. But like but like I don't trust any of these children as adults when they have, like, I'm scared for them to have kids. That's all I'm gonna say. 'Cause like, you know, unless they have parents that know what they're doing and help steer them in the right direction, that's good. But yeah, the next generation is going to be really fucked over. I'm not excited about that.
Yeah, there's things I would say, but they include like personal stuff, and then there's also stuff that gets political. So I'm just gonna say,
we almost got political accidentally too. I had to shut that down.
All I'm gonna say is I have some fears, but that's it.
Yeah, me too. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Them and their iPads and them and their AI crap.
As somebody who wanted children, I'm not having children anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, me neither. I'm gonna adopt a teenager. That's my thing. Not now, obviously.
I get to be Blitz.
Yeah, that's what everyone keeps saying to me.
You get to be Blitz.
I get to be Blitz. But yeah, no, like, that's...
froze again.
Oh, fuck. Generation Beta won't even be humans anymore. They
I'm
really
wondering if
won't.
it's-
It's like
Was she freezing before I got here? I'm wondering if it's...
it may. Oh, he
Is it the
thinks
model?
that it probably
Or is it
was.
just the world, maybe?
It might have been him when he joined.
We'll find
Yeah,
out.
them and their. That's the funny thing about the iPads is like I was an iPad kid, kind of. Like I played Angry Birds constantly, and I what else did I do? No, I just played iPads a lot, and Minecraft. I played Minecraft a lot. So it's not really the iPads, it's more the AI stuff, because like I didn't have any of that when I was a kid, and it was bothering. I think it's you,
Ow.
because I wasn't crashing
think it's
before. But we'll wrap it up. We're getting close to the end, so like I'll talk to you in
Okay.
private after this.
Yes.
Hold on.
Back up the stairs we
I'm lost here. Okay, there we go.
Back we go.
I
Back we go.
can't wait to go back and watch this because it's like it's got a lot of stuff in there, and I forgot half of what I
Ew.
said, to be honest. Okay. Hold on. There's the stream. Okay, there we go. Yeah, for the beta. Yo. Let's go. YouTube keeps censoring AI criticism. I can't even describe how much AI sucks. It does. Here's my opinion on AI. There's some AI that's like genuinely helpful and like you need it for stuff, but then there's the kind of AI that like, you know, the voice AI and the art stuff that's just wrong. Like when I was in community college, I was in like a public speaking class, and we did like a first time presentation thing that we were supposed to do. So we like picked a topic that we were passionate about. I chose AI voices, and I basically explained to my whole class like why AI covers are bad and why they can be harmful to people, and they still are. But you know what's really sad to me personally, as a VA and as someone who sings a lot? It's the fact that, like, whenever somebody makes a character cover, people, like, now instantly jump to, like, is that an AI cover? And I hate that.
Oh.
And it's like, so now people have to write in their, like, titles, not an AI cover. And I remember a time when that wasn't a thing, and it pisses me off. So, like... And that's the other thing with AI art, too, because, like, sometimes you can't tell, and that's scary. And it's, like, you know, like, I had a convo with my mom about it, and, like, she doesn't like AI art either, so that's good. Because it's not, I don't care who you are, I'm gonna say this now, AI art is not a real profession. You're not an artist if you do that.
Nope, it's not art.
All it is just typing words into a prompt.
You stole from somebody else.
And it steals from, like, you know, thousands of images online. Like, not even that, like, more than that. So, it's not real art. I don't care who you are, it's not real art. If you use AI...
You paint the Monet, and then somebody takes a picture of the Monet and says, I painted the Monet. You didn't paint the fucking Monet.
Exactly. There's also companies that have started using it because they don't want to hire people, and like, yeah, that's gonna fuck up the economy. Don't do that. Yeah. Cause like, yeah. All right. On that note,
I mean Monet as in like water lilies, like from Claude Monet.
I have to look that up later. Okay. So it's been 3 hours. Okay.
All right.
So I think that's a good place. Oh, there's one more comment. I genuinely believe we should turn AI users into sausages and give their organs to actual. All right, well, chat, and feed the sausages to the homeless. Oh my lord. Okay. On that note, chat. Okay. So yeah, thank you guys for joining the stream and watching me talk through Robin for 3 hours. And then thank you for Zane for joining last minute, but it was nice. So I probably won't be able to do anything tomorrow because my throat's probably going to be like fucked up beyond belief. But thank you guys for joining. It was nice talking. Maybe I should, can't speak right now. I do plan to probably do another stream like this. I am going to do more gaming streams soon. I really want to play Resident Evil Village. I'm going to get to that. Like I said before, the Tears of the Kingdom streams are going to take a while to go back to, because like, you know, I'm probably only going to do like a handful more of them because they're in like really long sessions. But you know, outside of that, I want to, you know, we might stream Red Dead again one day. We'll see.
Yes.
And because we played a lot of it last night.
It's so fun.
VR chat streams we could probably do. I do want to get back to doing VR chat stuff. I have to go rewatch the stream we did because that was really funny.
Yeah, it's so funny.
So, but yeah, overall, like, I can do another Q&A stream one day. It won't be on VR chat. It'll probably just be through drawing or something because I want to do drawing streams too. But yeah, so thank you guys for joining the stream. Thank you again for support because I mentioned this earlier, but like the support is really great. I love every single one of you. You guys are great. Go support my friends' stuff. There will be more updates with Moxieverse soon. Episode 2's on a little hiatus right now, but I'll try to get more out there to let you guys know. But yeah, and then be on the lookout for creators announcements. You can follow the Blue Diamond Fanworks Instagram because that's where we post stuff most of the time, and on my Twitter. But if you want less cluttered stuff that's just about the projects, go to the Instagram. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. But yes, thank you. All right, let me end the stream.